Well,
Justin, I say we start this one with a cheers. Hell yeah,
cheers.
brother.
Cheers to
Hell yeah.
Deforestation.
Yes. And to your first time and your first podcast.
And to my first podcast. Yes.
Popping his podcast.
Yeah.
Cherry.
That's right. That's right.
He's a virgin and I'm stealing his virginity.
Yeah, that's, you can put it.
Am I creeping you out yet?
No, we're just getting started, man. I'm sure we'll both be creeping each other out, so.
Definitely. All right, I'm going to turn this down real quick.
All right.
Is it too loud on your end or does it feel all right?
I think it's fine.
All right, beautiful.
I think it's chill.
Nice. I'm going to join the party.
Yeah.
I took a shot of whiskey before you came.
Nice. I took a shot of Fireball before I called you and told you I was here.
Classic. Nice.
Yeah.
So the way I wanted to start this one is I know we've hung out a bunch and skated a whole bunch. We've seen each other over the years and stuff, but it's always just skating, you know?
Yeah.
So the way I wanted to start this one is kind of you introduce yourself. Like, where are you from? How'd you get into skating? What'd your family think?
For sure. All right. Yeah. Grew up in North Kingstown, Rhode Island, for the most part. And I had a neighbor that skated, and I would just watch him kind of do flat ground tricks in front of his house. Then he ended up becoming kind of my babysitter growing up, but babysitter in the sense that he would just we'd go skate after school.
Was he
older?
older
Pretty
than
good
you?
job. Yeah. He was old. He's probably 5 or 6 years older than me. I still know him. He lives in Providence now. His name's Trevor Marzella. And so he got me into it, and then he started watching me, and he actually kind of quit, which kind of sucked. But all his friends skated, like Greg Malazzi, Derek Delahunt, and Greg and I made portfolio video and gone fishing. So these are all dudes that I still am friends with today. Dudes I still fuck with. And then from there, my dad, who's really sick. Both my parents supported whatever I did, really.
That's rad.
As long as I was into it and putting effort into it and not blowing it, they were kind of like, whatever. Yeah, do it.
That's cool because skating, when you first started, it wasn't as cool or accepted or mainstream as it is now. So that's rad. Your parents were...
Yeah, and my dad was actually he was a basketball coach. I played basketball. I played hockey. I played football. I played all that shit.
How were you in those?
I was good, man. I was good at sports.
What position in hockey?
Fuck, I forget. I would guard in between those two lines.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it was sick. Hockey was, if my dad didn't take me out of hockey, I think I would have probably stuck with that.
Damn.
I probably wouldn't have skated. So it's kind of sick, but who knows? Maybe I'd be this really buff jock right now, sitting on a different podcast, talking about some different things.
You're I like whey protein, bro.
Yeah. But luckily, whatever. My dad brought me so skating in my yard, Trevor showing me around. My dad brought me to Skaters Island, which was probably one of the most important things he could have ever done to me.
Such a legend.
Yeah, and it was, I have a funny story for the first time I went. He brought me in there, and I walked in, this 8-year-old kid, and I saw the vert ramp, and immediately ran out. I was like, fuck this, dude. I quit skating. This shit's crazy. And I'm not going. And he convinced me to go back in. And
that vert ramp was intimidating.
Oh, dude. And
seriously.
all I'd known was the curb in my neighborhood, and maybe whatever flat ground tricks my friend Trevor was doing. But he convinced me to go back in, and this dude Jesse was working the counter. I remember all this shit so vividly. I got a vehicle board, Spitfire wheels, independent trucks, Black Panther bearings, independent hardware, Jessup grip tape.
Damn.
I didn't realize the amount of importance of getting a vehicle skateboard was at that moment in my life either. Was that also comes back in my skateboard lifetime.
Yeah.
And then I got lessons from the whole 401 crew.
Oh, sick.
Tooth, Nike Mikey,
Yes,
Midgie,
yes.
Mexico, Kiko, that whole crew, that were way older than me. I was super lucky to get plugged in.
How old are you then?
I was 8.
Oh, damn.
So I had 1 year at Skaters Island. And I got to meet this crew of dudes that was
Legends.
pretty pivotal in my upbringing of what I thought was sick.
Yeah.
And
those dudes were all been at the island, so they were a big crew and everyone got it.
And that was huge. I fucking looked up to those guys like nothing else. I didn't know. And one time a kid borrowed $1 from me, some older kid. I was like, yeah, here's $1. They got the $1 back. I told him. My dad's like, what do you mean? Where's the money I gave you? I'm like, oh, I gave it to the kid who said he'd pay me back tomorrow. And I was like, nah.
Was it a keel?
No.
It was probably a keel.
No, it wasn't a keel. I did see a keel. Yeah.
He would borrow $1
no.
back then.
Yeah, a keel. No, it wasn't a keel. It was some other guy. But it wouldn't, I could see a keel doing that too. But no, it wasn't him. But then Skaters Island closed one day. I showed up and shit was locked up, but then I started going to Water Brothers all the time. I'd chill with like Logan Hill just behind the counter.
Fuck yeah! Shout out to Logan.
Shout out to Logan. I would sit behind the counter like all day with him, and I thought Logan was the shit. He was like drawing cool pictures and like had a big bag of Vans all the time or something. Like I was just like, who the fuck? Like sick. Like,
he's a man. Yeah.
So I would just go sit there all day in the summer. You know, sometimes I'd go to like First Beach with my dad. It was a shitty skate park there. And after that, he'd drop me for Water Brothers, and like.
That's wild, dude.
Yeah, and like, you know, my dad was chill, man. He would like let Tooth and those guys pick me up and just like take me around. And it's actually funny. I had my Instagram Strogler, which is like my nickname, I guess, within like a certain crew of people.
I've always wondered that.
Yeah,
every time I see him, I'm like, what the fuck?
At Skaters Island, I got the nickname Shredder.
Oh, all right.
And I kind of hated it. I thought it was like way too like. I don't know.
It's just better than what it could have been.
It's just a shitty nickname, though. You don't want to be called Shredder.
It's too cliche.
Yeah, it's just kind of corny. But, you know, one of the first times with the Water Brothers, I ran into Tooth, the Bringer. It was like Tooth, the Bringer, and like a couple other dudes. And
solid nicknames.
Yeah, they all got fucking sick nicknames.
Tooth. It's classic.
And they brought me out like partying, man. It was sick. Yeah, like they brought me to this dude like Buddy's house who had like a farm with a bunch of ramps and like a dead pig or some shit. It was like, crazy. And then we went to like another ramp, and then we went to like the barn, like Just Martel's barn, like all this fucking crazy shit. And I was loving it. You know, I wasn't drinking or smoking or anything like that. But I was just chilling. I was just skating.
Dude,
and,
being a little skate rat, hanging around with all those dudes.
Are you kidding me? I was like, whatever you guys are doing, I'm fucking down.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not going to smoke weed because like I just took Dare like last year. And I'm like terrified. Yeah, they were all in this band called Manowar at the time.
Yeah.
Not Manowar. Fucking Narwhal. Jesus. Narwhal.
I remember they were in a band.
Narwhal. Yeah, it was Narwhal at the time. And they like practiced after that night of going to all the ramps back at that kid Buddy's house. And Tooth was like fucked up and said Strogler instead of Shredder. And then they were like, spell it. And I was like, okay, like SCHROAGLER.
That's a pretty good attempt.
Yeah. I was like, fuck. I think I had like an extra letter in there at some point, but I took it out. So I was like, that's just like fucking stupid looking. It was like way too many.
Strogler.
Yeah. So
I like it.
Yeah. Kind of funny. Like people are always asking. People think it's my last name and shit like that. But
I could see that.
Yeah, but
Healey though, right?
He's Healey, yeah. Healey's my last name. But that was, you know, that was like Water Brothers, like chilling there. Like I would just chill there all day with Logan, and then some kid came in, you know, visiting Newport for the summer that skated. I would be like, oh, let's go skate. Like, whatever. It was sick, man. It was
Would
like
Sid pop in once in a while?
Dude, yeah. Sid. I don't even know if I should like tell this story of like first time I met Sid. You know?
I'm sure like
it's a dope story. I love it, but Sid's just like a different dude now. You know, like he's a completely different person.
But he's got a legendary past.
He's a legend.
Sid is legend, for
the best. And I'm gonna tell the story because I think it's fucking sick.
I got a Sid story where I was at a trade show in Long Beach, which I've talked about before. But he was just passed out in front of the trade show, like, and I've only heard about his legendness, and he was fucked up and just sleeping on the bench outside. And I got a photo, just like grab my arm around him and shit.
The package, man.
Yeah.
He's fucking legend. Like I was trying to put my bearings in or something, or you know, that's another story, I guess. But the first time I met Sid was he showed up, and I thought Logan was like Water Brothers.
Yeah,
I didn't know who like Sid was yet.
You were a little Shredder, came in. He was the dude working.
9, yeah. And then Logan's like, you know who this is? And I'm like, no. Like,
Grandpa?
Like, this is Sid. Like, this is the dude. This is the owner. I was like, okay. Like, so I'm sitting next to Sid. And he's talking to me. And he's, you know, being cool, but he's burning my, like, the alcohol in his breath is burning my face. And I can't look at him. It's like fucking making my eyes water. Like, he's like doing his thing and talking to me, and I'm like super like trying to be like cool with this guy. I'm like, dude, everyone fucking fucks with him. He's sick. He looks mad cool. Like he carries himself in a way that I'm like, yeah, this guy is like a fucking legend. But he talked to me and like literally burning like the side of my face and burning my eyes. It was so sick. But he actually went on to teach me how to pop out and pop in my bearings.
Oh, legend. Yeah.
I fucking almost cried in the process. Yeah, I was so scared, and I wasn't strong enough to like pop it out on like the axle. But I'm like super happy to have both of those experiences, you know. And then to know Sid now, like, you know, like fucking solid dude, you know.
Yeah,
like Sid a lot. I think he's having a documentary.
Really
soon, I think so.
So I've been all over the world, and anywhere I go, and Sig comes up, there's always someone hyped. That's
He's
it.
a fucking legend, man.
Yeah,
Fucking
that's so
legend.
cool. He taught you to
Yeah.
pop out the bearings.
Dude,
and put
yeah,
them
I
in.
like that shit. I'll never forget. Like both those interactions are things I'll never forget. And like that first interaction is crazy, and it's just like I thought it was so cool. I was
Yeah.
like, dude, this guy is fucking burning my face. He's speaking to me.
I got an uncle like
He's just
that.
talking to me, and like literally the whole, I'm like, I can't even look at you, dude.
Your
Like,
eyebrows
fuck,
are singed.
Yeah, fuck. But yeah. So essentially, Water Brothers was like my second. It was like after Skitter's Island. I was like, I didn't know where those fucking guys went.
Yeah.
I didn't know where that crew was. And then I found them over there.
That was so sad when the island shut down.
Yeah, man, I didn't even know. I mean, that was I didn't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah,
You know,
me
but
neither.
I was also 9 years old, and I was like, okay, well, I can go to any skate park and have fun. You know, I'd go to First Beach and skate to that shit. That park was terrible.
But it worked.
Donate to Newport Skate Park.
They're working on one?
Yeah, yeah.
Legend.
Donate money to Newport Skate Park.
I'll put a link in the description
Yeah,
if there's
put
a
a link.
place. Is there like a
I think so.
GoFundMe or something?
Shane Cousins and
Oh, sick.
Tim are in charge of it or something.
Sick, man. I'll look it up and put it in
Yeah.
the description.
Yeah.
That'd be sick to have a park in Newport.
Dude, fuck yeah.
Every place where their skaters are needs one, you know?
Yeah. But from there, fuck, what did I do from there? I think I just kind of bopped around and skated different skate parks in Rhode Island, you know, Coventry Park, Narragansett Skate Park, like all those parks. And Jamestown Park ended up being like one that was like super important to me. Spent a lot of time at Jamestown Park with you know, like Nick.
Yeah. Nick Lane, right?
Yeah, Nick Lane, who's CEO of Deforestation, and Johnny Walker, Nate Pease, like this whole crew of dudes that were just like super rad. And
Maybe this is a good segue to talk about how you met Nick.
fuck. I think I met Nick at like a contest at Cristofaro Skate Park,
Nice.
like super long time ago. In
Where's
Narragansett,
that
Rhode Island.
park?
Narragansett.
Oh, it is Narragansett.
Yeah, like it used to be really rad.
Wait, so there's Old Mountain Field.
Yeah.
Is it a different park?
Yeah, completely different park. This one's like fuck,
It's not there anymore?
It's there, but it's not fully there. They took it
Alright.
apart. It was like one of those prefab kind of rhino ramp parks,
Yeah.
and they just like took a lot of shit out.
Everything's like 4 feet or below.
Yeah, yep. But they took a lot of stuff out. But they did a contest there one year, and Nick skated that, and he won it. And I got third in my age division, and my dad was there, and my dad was like that kid with the long hair is sick. Nick Lane, like for like to this day, like my favorite skater is Nick Lane.
That's sick.
That was my first introduction to him. I was just like, this dude's gnarly. I'm like fucking 10 years old. This guy's got long hair and doing 50-50 board slides on hubbas and shit. And that was like my first, but I've known Nick for a long time. Like we've had mutual friends, but we didn't really speak that much until like later on. You know, he was kind of a quiet dude going through his own shit. And we didn't really have, like we'd hang out. I'd go to his house and I'd chill, but we wouldn't really be talking.
You play video games?
No, I mean those dudes would be like drinking beers and shit,
Oh,
and
I
I'd
see.
be drinking. At that point, I think I was drinking beers too.
Nice.
You know, and he had a cool house. He had like a pool table and shit.
Ooh, love
Yeah,
pool.
it was like a dope house. And it was right next to the skate park.
You any good at pool?
Nah, man,
Nah,
I don't-
definitely.
I mean, like depends on like I need like the like perfect amount of. I need like 4 beers.
Yeah, there's a sweet spot.
Yeah, and then I'm like, yeah, sure. I'm like pretty good.
I turn into Rain Man when I get that
Yeah.
sweet spot. It's like a certain amount of weed and a certain amount
Yeah.
of beer, and you're like the best
Like,
ever.
for sure. I think I could literally do anything. I'd be like somewhat good enough for people who are like, okay,
Yeah.
like you're not blowing it.
They're like, he kind of knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
None of us do, but he looks like he does.
Yeah, he gets it. He's not the best, but he's definitely not the worst.
So you met Nick. Because Nick and you are partners on this.
Nick CEO of Deforestation Skateboards. You heard it here first.
Hell yeah.
This is our first briefing.
Where'd the idea come from? Like how to get going?
The idea came from me and Nick always just kind of talking about making something and, you know, just fucking, you know, talking shit. I had a couple shitty ideas of just making Rhode Island t-shirts that we'd sell at Civil and stuff like that, and never really came through. Like we made the shit, but we never printed anything. But we just always kind of, you know, we're both kind of creative people that like skateboarding, and I like to say like cool shit.
Yeah.
And then quarantine happened and coronavirus, and we had a little more time, and I think we were shooting, you know, talking about ideas of a company, and Deforestation came up, and we thought that was pretty good. It sounded like, you know, like corporate. You know, we got Apple, Amazon, Deforestation. you know, kind of fits the mold.
I like it.
We're trying to fall into that, you know, that corporate league of kind of evil companies that, you know, we're not out here trying to be this positive thing.
Yeah.
You know? We're just be doing whatever the fuck we want. maybe it's positive, maybe it's not, you know.
Yeah.
But either way, it's real. It's real. But yeah, I guess it just kind of happened, man. I don't really know. Like, next thing I know is a joke, and the next thing I know, I got 100 boards I just put in my car in your driveway.
Yeah. Sick.
You know,
the graphics look sick.
The graphics are dope.
I was stoked when I was pressing them, just like looking at them one at a time, just like, damn. Yeah. I really like the
Nick's fucking weird. The CEO,
is that Nick?
The CEO is a little odd.
Yeah, a little bit.
Very creative individual.
I like it,
though. Yeah, he's different though. Like, I don't want to be a brand that people look at and they're like, oh, this is just like so and so.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to be like, nah, like, we're fucked up. Like,
yeah, you're your own thing.
Yeah,
that's what I was. My sister helps me when we press the decks, and she doesn't skate at all. So she was just kind of talking shit, and she's biased because she loves All I Need, and she's like, and she's.
I mean,
just
All
like,
I Need, Deforestation. Those are pretty
polar
opposite fucking
yeah.
brands.
But she's just like, oh, I don't know. I'm like, and I'm sitting there like, I fucking think this is sick. I'm like, maybe it's a little 8-year-old boy in me, but this is fucking epic. Right
I'm
here.
honestly glad your sister hates it. I think it
makes
so
sense.
fucking sick, man. God, like I had a friend's mom ask me like, what's up with you and Nick's brand? And I kind of told her the idea, and she's like, what about what about reforestation? I was like, no.
Oh God.
And she hated it. She didn't have the heart to tell me she hated it, but I was like, oh yeah, you hate it. It's dope. Like, fuck, it's so sick. But yeah, a lot of our shit's just, we're just.
It seems fun.
We
you guys seem like you're having fun.
We look at the news and we figure out some funny little angle on it.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. What's happening? Like, what's current events? Or, do a Google. Look at Google Images. Put a thing in there and, we'll pull the images off and mash it together and make a story. Like, we have that gift of life one. Like, it's a boy. It's like the gender reveal one. Like, that's like,
That was a big story.
Yeah. It's like that shit happens all the time.
I'm going to Google that because there's a real story.
There's like 3 of them, I think.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. They started like huge forest fires.
I know in California they had one.
In Arizona, I think too.
Oh, maybe it was Arizona.
I think California as well, but
Yeah, that one.
People can get as pissed as they want at that graphic. They can hate it all they want, but I don't know why they're getting mad at us.
Yeah, I mean,
why you get mad at the fuck people actually doing that shit?
Yeah,
there's bigger. Anyone who gets too mad at us, which I don't think is actually. I think there's enough fucked up shit out there happening where. Skateboard brand with 500 followers on Instagram isn't really gonna cut the.
You guys are lightweight compared to Trump.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Like,
you guys gonna have to storm the Capitol to make a difference.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right, here we go. A firefighter is killed in California wildfire sparked by gender reveal party. The firefighter died on Thursday in El Dorado fire, some 70 miles east of Los Angeles. That's one case.
Yeah, I don't know if corporate's gonna like it. If we reveal,
you might have to fire yourself.
Yeah.
Justin,
corporate's gonna be a little mad at me at the end of the day.
Nick's gonna be like, "Come on in, Justin. We're gonna have to talk."
Yeah, oh, man.
You're fucking fired, bro.
Corporate's tough, man. There's only certain things I can say about deforestation. Otherwise, I'll be breaching my contract that I signed. We got some dark individuals investing in this brand, so we gotta really be careful with what we say. I told them I was coming here though, so I got the good to go. We can talk about some things.
They should love my podcast.
Yeah.
We say whatever.
Yeah. I think they're. I got some guidelines to follow, but we're good.
An elaborate plan to reveal a baby's gender went disastrously wrong.
When did that shit even
ignited?
When did people start doing gender? Is that like
It's like an internet thing. Once people realize that they could do something on the internet and people will either be like, this is the shit, and then they trend it to death and make it cool. That's what gender reveal parties started becoming a thing, I bet.
Yeah, I don't remember that ever. I don't think I'll ever do one. I hope not.
I mean, just tell your family, tell your friends.
Yeah, right. Exactly. But whatever. Fuck it. Gave us a good graphic.
Solid. Dude, all right. The fire continued to burn actively and had ballooned to more than 20,000 acres.
Yeah, man.
September 18th.
Fucked up. It's really fucked up.
That's insane.
Yeah. Yeah, so essentially we are an evil corporation.
Yeah, but I mean, to be honest, these people, they started a fire by trying to share their gender of their baby with the whole fucking world. When they could have just told whoever. They didn't have to light a...
No one fucking cares.
It happens, dude.
Who really cares?
But look at that photo.
That's fucked up.
Scorched earth.
Show them that.
Scorched earth, motherfuckers. Because your little baby came into the earth and then you burnt down 20 acres. You know how many animals died?
Oh, God.
Oh, shit. So many squirrels died because of that. I also like the second, because you had 2 graphics, right?
Yeah. Then we got the Amazon one.
The package, which
yeah,
like
the package got like a bomb in there.
Yeah, that one's sketchy.
Yeah, that one's sketch, huh?
Kind of like it though.
Yeah,
not
I like
gonna
it
lie.
too.
It appeals to like the little kid in me. For
Yeah,
whatever
it's
reason.
you know, it's almost like one of those weird like. It reminds me of like a weird like, what's wrong with this image? Like, point out the things that are wrong in this image.
Yeah, it takes a second to like you have to look at it.
It's like a
You have to
story
kinda-
almost.
yeah.
You know, it's a little. It's strange. You know, it's for me like all this shit. It's really cool. I think some people, like I said, they're gonna hate it, but they're not gonna hate it because of like the name or anything. They're just gonna be like, this graphic's like weird.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah, you're right.
That was my sister.
Go get a fucking, you know, go get a board. Like, go get a civil deck that just says civil on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
It's
yeah.
way more simple. It's still dope, but it's, you know, like, yeah, ours is a little fucking weird.
It's a good idea to do if you're going to start your own skateboard brand, to do shit you're hyped on
Yeah,
and that you
yeah.
think's cool and fun and
For
like,
sure.
yeah.
And we're trying to navigate it, you know. You know, I have like, you know, with working at civil for as long as I did, it's like I have a little bit of knowledge, but it's still like completely like new to me to be having like, oh, like no one else is gonna do this unless I do it.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm in charge. If
How-
I don't go get the boards, there's no one else is gonna go get the boards.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like shit like that. If I don't bring the boards to whoever, they're not gonna get the boards either.
It's fully on you guys.
yeah.
Maybe that's a good segue to talk about how you got involved with civil and working there.
Oh shit. Yeah. So
Because I never heard any of this.
Yeah, I actually rode for Underground.
Was that a shop?
Yeah,
Yep.
Underground. That was like my first sponsor. There was one in Boston too. It had like that sick ramp.
Yeah, that's one I knew of.
Yeah, that one was dope. I used to go to that one too in skate contests.
Oh, dope.
But I rode for Underground, and I went to like Underground stopped like having boards and shit. Like,
Were there more than one location?
well, there was one in Boston. There's one in Warwick.
Warwick, all right.
There
yeah.
was some other ones too, but those are the only ones that I really fucked with. But they stopped like getting boards or some shit, and I went to Civil one day. They had opened up pretty recently, and I needed to get shoes, and they didn't have shoes at Underground. And Guido was working, and I think Guido kind of like offered me a sponsorship. He must have like seen me skating around or some shit like that, just from contests or whatever, and you know, like having friends and shit. Like, I think we just had like mutual friends. I was like pretty young, but I think we had mutual friends, or he had seen me skating around. And then I think like my mom would always bring me in there, and like they were super cool. I think she got them like coat hangers or something.
Nice.
She hooked them. She worked at this like tack shop, this horse tack shop called Allie's Tack and Feed, and they had like wooden hangers, like nice wooden hangers. She like connected them with
Like actual horses?
she would sell like saddles and shit like that.
Oh, okay.
She worked at like a tack
accessories.
shop, like for farmers and shit like that.
Okay.
But my mom was a barrel racer and shit.
What's that?
She like rode horses around barrels. And raced
That's
shit.
sick.
Yeah, pretty badass.
Yeah.
So, you know, she was cool at skating, but she did some other weird shit too. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I would just, she's like, yeah, whatever, do whatever the fuck you want to do.
That's so sick.
Yeah. But so I think Guido essentially offered me a sponsorship, which is pretty rad, and I hope I'm remembering that right, because it's sounds like a really cool story.
Sounds
Guido
about
offered
right.
me a sponsor.
Yeah.
And I eventually I called him, and Rob answered. Rob, the business partner of Civil at the time, and I was like, hey, is Guido there? He's like, no. And I'm like, well, he's like, what do you want? Rob's a cool ass dude, but he just wasn't as like enthusiastic.
He
as
wasn't
Guido
having
was.
none of your shit.
Yeah. He was like, some fucking kids calling me out. Like, who the fuck? Like, I'm here.
Let me get one of those.
Oh yeah. Want some water?
Why'd
beer?
you go light?
Dude, this is just the best flavor, man.
All right.
It's the best flavor. Tecate Light. It's sponsored by Tecate Light.
Nice. Dan Pencil, who doesn't drink anymore, but when I used to ride for Fibro, we're going to go back to your story.
Yeah.
When I used to ride for Fibro, he would always do this when we were on tours. He'd be like, hey, Shetler, want to hear the best sound in the world?
Oh.
Yeah. I didn't really drink, so he was
good.
just kind of making fun of me then. Cheers, mate.
Cheers. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, Rob.
Rob was giving you shit, bro.
Yeah, he was giving me shit. It was sick. It was so sick. 'Cause I was just like a little kid.
Feel
Like,
free if you want one of those.
for sure. That might be a little too dense for me.
Come on, bro.
I'll have some whiskey in a minute.
Yeah, we got some.
Yeah.
I got peanut butter flavor.
Peanut butter flavor. Jesus.
And I got normal shit. I got Jack Daniels.
God. All right.
It's fine. It's fine.
But Rob was essentially giving me shit, which is awesome because
That's what
knowing
you do.
Rob now, I'm like, dude, like rightfully so, like little kid going, But eventually he was like, oh shit, yeah, okay, like all right, yeah, I get it. That's how I like called Underground and I quit Underground. It was
How'd
kind of
that
a thing.
go?
It was chill. I mean, I guess I handled it pretty well for being like a 12-year-old kid. I called them and just told them the deal. I think I made a shit excuse of being like, you're a little too far away. Just like total fucking bullshit. But they closed down shortly after. And then I took the trash out once at Civil. Like for some reason, I forget. And then I ended up working there for 13 years or so.
Wow.
Yeah, isn't that
13
fucked
years?
up? Be careful, kids. Yeah, yeah, 12 or 13, something like that. I just stopped in March, just before COVID.
In all seriousness, though, you learn a lot working at a skate shop.
Dude, for sure. Both those guys, I mean, they've known me since they've seen me grow up, you know?
Yeah.
They've seen me, even from the beginning of our conversation, saying how lucky I was and all this shit, like from Skaters Island to Water Brothers to even to Underground.
So heavy.
To Civil. I was like, all this shit just kind of fell in its place for me. And I feel very lucky to have met like all these dudes that if I had waited one more year in skating, I would have missed, you know, Skaters Island.
Yeah.
I would have missed, you know, I wouldn't be able to go to Water Brothers and run in the tooth and, you know, and that crew and get taken around, you know what I mean? So I was like super lucky. And Civil was just another thing that I got lucky. Like, it's Underground's closing down, and then I get an offer from Guido, and luckily as a 12-year-old kid, I take it. Yeah. Underground closes down, but I'm all good because I already switched. Yeah, you know, I didn't wait till the end, and then I was like, hey, like, sorry, Underground closed. Like, I want to ride for you now. I like made a decision luckily before, so
good move.
You know, I think I've been very lucky in that sense. And Guido and Rob really watched me grow, both as a skateboarder, as a person, and as someone who works. Yeah. You know, like I was definitely blowing it for so long working, but they also hired a fucking 13-year-old kid. You know what I mean? Like, come on, give me a fucking break.
They gave you a shot. You got to develop.
Yeah. You know, I'm going to be blowing it. Like, of course I'll be blowing it.
It's crazy when you start working with the public and having to learn how to interact and all this stuff. It's like a lot of life skills.
For sure. And I don't know. I didn't know what fucking working was at Civil. I thought it'd be like fucking just fucking sit around all day and watch skate videos.
You thought you'd be hanging out.
Which was part of it.
Yeah.
You know, it was. But there was a lot of shit to be done too. And,
it's rad to like have to like show up every day, keep a schedule.
Yeah, I mean, I was in middle school, man. So I would go on the weekends or after school or if I could get a ride, I'd go after school. Yeah. So I was, you know, and that was sick because then I started having my own money and I was able to do trips and shit. I'd be able to go, like, say if there's a contest like Wild in the Parks or some shit, like, or a contest out of state, I wouldn't have to. The only thing I need permission from my parents for was like, hey, can I miss a week of school? Yeah. But I'll buy the flight.
How'd you do in school?
You know, pretty good. Graduated high school.
Oh, that's good.
Graduated high school, guys.
Got your diploma?
Yeah, I got my diploma.
Dude, me too.
Yeah. You know, I think that's important, man. High school is not, you know, it wasn't that bad for me. It's bad, but worse for other people, but I made it manage. It's
good to finish things, you know?
For sure.
And that's something that you can all manage.
All that effort. I might as well get through it. Plus, you know, I had some fucking fun.
Was it something you, like, were you into the classes or anything or something you ever want to pursue?
I was into art. I was into ceramics and shit like that, but...
Nice.
You know, no, there wasn't anything in particular, though. I mean, ceramics was dope because the teacher was cool. Shout out Miss Harrington. And, you know, like, I got to fuck around. Like,
it's always cool when you...
Find a place to go smoke weed or something.
Yeah. It's always cool when you find a rad teacher, right?
Yeah. And I was just like, all right, senior year, maybe like as many ceramic classes as you can. My mom still got some cool shit.
Hell yeah.
At the house. But no, actually, it's funny though. I went to CCRI, Community College of Rhode Island, just before COVID for a little bit. I took a class for communications.
Oh, it's paying off. You talk pretty good, dude.
Talk pretty good. Spoke in front of the class. Talked about, you know, I gave a presentation. And then I took a class for graphic design, which was cool, but the teacher was pretty green.
She's new?
It was a guy who went to RISD, and it was like his second semester, and he was kind of like, I'm still learning too. Like, it'll be better every semester. And I was like, fuck.
I don't want to do every semester.
It's actually funny though. My buddy Trevor, who got me into skating, he's a graphic designer now. Oh, right. So I went to him every day after school or whatever, after class, or one day a week after class, I would go to him, and he would help me with my graphic design stuff. He would kind of recap me and, you know, help me with my assignments. So Trevor, still to this day, has helped me with. He got me into skating, and he also helped me get an A in graphic design classes.
Dude, good thing you met him.
He's a good dude, right?
That's rad.
Lucky, yeah. Kind of full circle, you know.
Those people matter, dude. The guy who got me into skating, my homie Dale. I still hang out with him. Like,
Yeah.
and he's like a solid friend. He got me my first board. Like,
It's a big bond.
yeah, like
Especially
we're
if you
still
stick with
friends.
it. You stick with it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
he doesn't even really skate anymore.
Yeah, but he sees what you're doing. He's like, "Fuck."
He brought
like,
his
God
three.
damn it, dude.
He brought his daughters to Red
Yeah.
Alert like last weekend just to
Nice.
hang out and
He's
show
either
'em.
like, look, like I made your life, or he's like, God damn it, Shetler, I fucking ruined your
Oh
life.
no, he knows he helped me. He knows he helped me. Dale and his whole family were solid people. And
Shout
they
out
helped me.
Dale.
Dale Raymond, and we lived in Raymond, New Hampshire.
Mm.
And he was the man, dude.
Those are important people, and luckily, hopefully they stick around. Trevor Marzella, my man,
Dude, he's gonna help you out when you need graphic design
dude,
shit.
for sure,
Solid, dude.
for sure. But what the fuck were we talking about?
I'm talking about school, like community
Boring,
college.
dude.
I know.
Boring.
Well, I really wanted to talk about how you do in contests because before you got here, I saw like your Tampa placements and you were way down there. You were way down there,
Fuck, dude. That's bullshit.
Did you ever win a contest?
Did I ever win a
feel like you might have won
dude.
an
I
edge
actually
one.
won one at fucking Underground Boston.
Nice.
And I got sponsored by Capture Skateboards.
What?
Shout out Travis Riatano, R.I.P.
R.I.P. my dude.
Good ass dude. Passed away a few years ago. And then
Was that an East Coast brand, Capture?
yeah, Capture was out of Boston, man.
All
It was
right.
like Capture. It was Travis, and it was fuck. What was the other guy's name? He was really cool. I didn't know him as well, but he was really solid.
Jeff,
Fuck.
Tom,
No, it was like
Harry, Bob.
Fuck.
Carlos.
It'll come to me. It was something like Carl. It wasn't Carlos, but it was like
Kyle, Kolinsky. I just made that
fuck,
up.
man. I'm sorry if you're watching this. I apologize, but you're a good dude. And shout out Capture Skateboards. Those dudes are rad. They gave me a bunch of free decks and
Was
that
that
shit
your
was
first
rad.
sponsor
That was like my
besides,
first.
like-
Yeah, besides like Underground.
Yeah.
It was like Capture, and there was like on the board team.
Give you like a board here and there.
Yeah, it was sick. They had like cool like Celtics kind of board.
Oh, that's right.
But I want to talk about Skater's Edge Camp.
Fuck yeah.
That was important to me.
Yeah, me too.
I always send kids there.
Yeah, good move.
You know, yeah. I mean, Skater's Edge is the only place that, out of all the indoor skate parks I grew up skating, it's the only one that's still here.
Yeah.
It's the only one that's lasted. You know, and I met a lot of cool dudes. There was like one guy in the beginning, like the first lessons was like Road for World Industries. I forget his name, but he was cool. And then there was Charlie Wilkins, which was fucking sick. Shout out Charlie. He's in Providence now too, I think.
Is he?
Yeah.
He's on the East Coast?
Yeah, I think he's helping design the new Trinity skate park in Providence, which
Wow.
I think we're doing some sort of fundraising for. Donate money to Trinity. Shout
I
out
will-
Will Cornwall.
Yeah, Will's the man.
Will
I
is
got a
the
weird
man.
story about Will. May I?
Dude, for sure.
All right, so
Young
I was
Will.
Yeah, Will. I was in you know those two parks that are right near each other?
Oh, Manton Parks.
Yes.
Yes.
I was there. We were skating. Will showed up, and there was a guy. So before Will showed up, there was an older dude who looked like he was on some drugs or whatever, but he had a little kid with him, and he had another sketchy with him.
Fuck, I know this
Do
story.
you?
Yes.
Yeah. So here's my perspective, and then you can tell your side. This guy's there with his kid. We're cheering his little kid on because he's trying to get his kid to skate or whatever, and his kid's like trying to learn shit. And his kid like rolls down. We're all like, yeah, fuck yeah, this kid's in. And then all of a sudden, Will shows up, and Will goes right up to him, and he's like, and I'm far away, so I don't really know what they're saying, but it's just getting heavy. I'm like, oh, they're gonna fight. They're gonna fucking fight right now. So I'm starting to like posture up and go over because I'm gonna back Will up, you know?
Yeah.
But I get a little closer, and it's like, I guess what happened was that guy's kid had Will's board.
Which was stolen out of his stolen truck that got totaled.
Yeah, that's what it was, dude. What the fuck?
Will's truck got stolen and was found in like fucking Warwick somewhere, Rhode Island, totaled in the middle of the road.
Holy
Skateboard missing,
shit.
boots missing, some other fucking shit missing. And then his skateboard is found at Manton Park with some little kid and some dad who looks like he did some time in jail.
I felt bad because I was like, the dad and the kid were having a great time, but I also knew Will wasn't lying.
No,
and he just
fuck
was
no.
like, I was like, this is fucking weird.
Dad and kid are having a good time because Daddy got him a board at a Will's stolen truck, or Daddy stole Will's truck and grabbed the board for him on the way out.
Yeah, he looked like a meth head.
That's a fucked up story.
Dad
man.
looked
That
like a
shit
meth
is
head.
fucked. Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit's. He looked like he's like not someone you want to fuck with.
No.
Will knew that too. He's like smart dude. It wasn't about the skateboard.
It's about your truck.
It was about
being
like
fucking
his
ruined.
truck got fucking stolen and that shit got totaled and he just got a new one. fucking Will, good job, dude. So sorry that this shit happens to you, bro.
I watched the confrontation.
It was fucked up,
oh
man.
my God.
Yeah, it was really fucked up. That was fucked, man. But that's crazy. I forgot you guys were there. I remember seeing a picture of the guy. I think Evan was in the background or something.
Yeah.
It's a pretty funny photo of like this scumbag thief with like Evan on the quarter pipe in the background. Just like, wow, look at this. Your whole world's colliding.
Yeah, I thought about that for like a while. I was like, I wonder if that dude actually stole the truck, or if the guy who stole the truck just gave him the skateboard, or like, you never know.
You never know.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy looked like he probably knew how to steal a truck. So.
Definitely. He was sketchy, man.
Yeah.
I don't know where we're going with that, but
I was just saying, donate money to Trinity.
Yeah.
Shout out Will Cornwall.
Will's the man, yeah.
But I was talking about Skaters Edge Camp.
Yes.
And I wanted to shout out Pete Gordini. Fucking solid dude.
Pete's the man.
I think he lives in like Arizona or something now from Facebook.
Oh, does he?
Pete was a big influence because he was also vehicle skateboards.
Yep. Rob Gangemi.
And that was my first board.
Yep.
And then that made me love vehicle. I was always searching for. I'd go to any shop that had it and I'd buy them. I was super into vehicle.
I think Vehicle and Rob and them used to have the equipment to press their own boards.
Yeah, they did in Boston, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah.
They were sick. They had like the sick airplane, like the movie Airplane deck, I think it was
Yep.
like the theme. My first one was like the playing cards. It was like a king.
Oh, hell yeah.
Super sick. That one was dope. But Pete was sick.
Pete is a fucking man.
Pete was awesome. Pete influenced me a lot. Pete had a lot of faith in me as a young kid. At a time, he kind of like picked me as his favorite in the camp one year.
That's right.
And like, you know, I didn't realize that at the time, but like, I think he just had a lot of faith in me, and it felt really good. And I really looked up to him to have someone kind of be like, you know. And it wasn't like he made me feel. It wasn't just me. There was other kids too that were you know, that he also had faith in as well. But in particular, I was like, this dude's fucking rad, and like he's telling me to do things that I don't think I can do, and I'm doing them, and I'm like, holy shit, like,
Yeah.
fuck, like I wouldn't have done this unless this guy wasn't fucking telling me to.
Pete seems like the dude that would be like that.
Solid guy. I think he got me to kickfip the stair set or something like that, which usually I would just ollie.
In the photo at the edge of Pete in the camp, there's a few of them, and he's just you just can tell you're like, Pete's the fucking man.
Fucking good dude, man. Yeah, I always looked up to that guy. I think he's in like an Orchard video.
Yeah,
you know, it's a few clips of him skating in like maybe the Chinatown tennis court or something like that. But yeah, he was rad.
He is like
Charlie Wilkins, rad. Bought his first fucking 5-borough board.
Yep,
which was sick. And then I had you.
Yeah, we were in skate camp.
Yep, I remember you grip your board weird. You don't file it down.
No.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird.
It's kind of like deforestation. It's like I kind of do it just because I know people get mad about it. You know
I have vivid memory of you being like, "What the fuck? This guy doesn't file his shit down."
Nope, not necessary.
He cuts it, then he does it.
Goddamn
that's
right.
weird, guys. That's weird shit. But
I remember you in camp because I was like, this kid has like a style not like anybody else. You had like a wide stance and kind of like a creepy style that I liked, which was like,
I won All I Need video one year.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, a video?
Nice. The video before it was a brand.
The DVD, the
original All I Need video, like Kick with the Pyramid or something.
Fuck yeah, dude. I remember when I met you though, I was like, this kid, if he sticks with it, he's gonna do some sick shit. Because you had good style, you had good trick selection. You have your own style. That's what's important, you know. Like you can tell you weren't copying anyone. You're just doing your own thing.
Yeah.
From what I can pick up.
Just trying to have fun, I guess.
Yeah.
I was just trying to be able to get good enough so I could hang out with my older friends that were all really good.
Yeah, I was like,
I want them to invite me.
Yeah.
I want to go skate like the barn.
How'd I do as a
You were good,
counselor?
man. You were sick, bro.
Cool.
Like I said, I recommend everyone to Skaters Edge Camp.
Yeah, man. Those things
like,
are
not only is it the last one, but I'm like, this is the one I went to. And I know it's gonna. And like, you can drop your kid off and leave. You don't have to fucking worry about it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. That place is chill. This is Dave. Dave's rad.
Dave and Carol have been holding it down for a long time.
The Oddleys, right?
Yeah.
It's the two brothers.
Jeff and Nick.
Nick used to shred. Now he likes cars or some shit.
Super into cars. He builds like he builds parts and sells them and stuff.
I remember he looked like Edward Scissorhands or some shit.
I could see that.
Yeah, and he was like shredding.
He's so good at a skateboard.
Good, dude.
I wish he stuck with it. Like, I mean, he stuck with it forever, but I wish he kept going.
There was that video they came out with.
Complex.
Yeah.
Nick used to do his own brand, Complex.
Yeah, that's right, Complex.
I have one of the boards. It was like the coast you love the most. Yeah. It's like the East Coast, you know.
Jake Dooley too. He's still ripping. He's back there. He's still ripping. Jake was a character that known forever and was always like, this kid's fucking good. And
so
he's cool
good.
As shit. Like,
yeah.
Whoa.
Me and Dooley have our differences, but
for sure.
I like his skating.
Yeah.
And Dooley at his best is awesome, you know?
Mhm.
So, but I haven't seen him in a while. When I see him, I say hi, but we don't
I saw
really
Lil
talk.
Wayne was at Edge.
Oh, dude.
What's up with that, dude?
One time, Carol hit me up, and it was like almost midnight, and she's like, "Hey, like, Lil Wayne had a concert down in Mansfield, and like he wants to come skate the park, but like we need someone to work it. Do you want to come?" I was like, "I guess so." I don't really like. I'm not.
It was recent, wasn't it? Or
a couple years ago.
Okay, well that footage that
he
just
comes.
came out.
He's come a few times, so
Okay.
maybe he came recently. But yeah, I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'll go do this." I wasn't the biggest Lil Wayne fan.
But whatever,
I
it's
did
just a
like the
funny
Carter.
story.
Yeah, the albums, the Carter. I love hip hop, so like his first few albums, I was like, "This is fucking so good."
Yeah.
But I went, hung out with him. He came in. He sent a girl in first before he came in, and the girl came in, and she like was like setting up a board for him because he didn't have a board. So she came in and she just kind of dissed every other board, even local brands and shit. She was just like, "Nah, I want that girl. I think he got like a girl branded people. That's that good shit." That's what she said. And then and she clearly didn't skate. So I
Yeah.
was already like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
So she buys the whole complete for Lil Wayne, sets it up, and then dude, he's outside in like a tour bus. About an
Yeah.
hour later, he comes in, and it just so happened that we, like, the music we had going, his song came on just
Wow.
by coincidence. He walked into his own song playing. He must have been
He
like,
probably
"Yo."
loved it.
Yeah, he must have been like, "These guys are fans."
Yeah,
But it was
yeah.
just coincidence.
Yeah, yeah.
Come in, smoked a blunt with Lil Wayne.
What
watched-
year was this?
Oh, dude, it was a few years ago.
'Cause I know he went to like Subliminal too, and he fucking like
Did he? That's sick.
trashed the joint or something.
Oh shit, he wasn't like that here. I would have beat his ass.
Yeah.
Trashed the edge or fucked Lil Wayne up.
Did he have like
Little Ant would have
was
fucked
he
up
with
Lil
truck,
Wayne.
Truck Fit was like that.
I
whatever
don't know if it was
brand
going around. I don't know if it was
Yeah.
going on then.
Yeah.
But I remember Truck Fit.
Yeah, yeah.
That was his skater
His
brand.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah,
Like
his-
Andrew Lange or something with him.
Oh, did he?
I
Did
think
he?
so, or like somebody like that.
Andrew Langer was pretty good.
Yeah.
Forgot about him. He has a crazy story. I don't remember what happened to him, but I know something gnarly happened to Andrew Lange.
I'm sure something did. He was kind of a gnarly dude.
Yeah. Yeah, but so I smoked a blunt with Lil Wayne inside the edge and
Sick.
watched him like skate. He was cool as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. His entourage, they were
Yeah.
all right, but like they were
Yeah.
kind of rude and shit and like acted like they were too cool. But Lil Wayne came in, he just had like the deer in headlights look, and
Yeah.
I just skated with him and just kind of like watched him skate, and then he left, you know. But
That's pretty funny, man.
he rented the whole park out just after a concert, and he didn't
Yeah.
he didn't care if anyone was there. He just wanted to skate,
That's
which is
pretty
pretty
rad.
sick, you know.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
That's a good goal to be able to just rent out a park after a concert that you're in. I guess
Yeah, that's legendary.
pretty
move.
power move.
Yeah.
I'd say.
It's cool that he got into skating too. I wasn't really mad at that.
Whatever.
It's weird that he had a brand kind of trying to like.
Of course he did.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, of course
It
he
makes
did.
sense.
Yeah.
It's not deforestation,
Mm-mm.
so it's the
It's Truck Fit.
complete opposite of that, dude.
Yeah.
I don't think it's around anymore though, right?
I don't think so.
There's
I
no way.
maybe at Savers.
Yeah, it's on.
Search the racks.
You might be able to find it. That's the only place it is.
Maybe
That's so
Salvation
funny.
Army or Savers.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I kind of knew that was gonna happen.
Oh, he probably did too. He's probably just washing his cash or some shit.
Yeah, something like
Fuck,
that.
Some genius move, you know?
I'm not mad at him though.
Me either. I don't fucking care.
I'm glad that he like brought.
He doesn't
some-
affect me. You know?
Nah,
I don't think he
yeah.
affects anything at this point. I think he's
Nah.
just like someone. He just exists and whatever.
He's Lil Wayne. though.
Yeah, like whatever, dude. Like
He might be Dooley's favorite person ever though.
possibly that's probably
Dooley
the person
loves
he
him.
maybe affected the most.
Dooley's got the Carter 3
Fuck,
tattooed on
yeah.
him, dude. He loves that shit. That's his
Yeah.
thing.
God damn.
I mean, I get it. I liked his first albums. I love hip hop, so I kind of
Yeah.
can't get mad at it, you know?
I like it. I guess there's like some songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His first few albums were fucking bangers. If you're into hip hop, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love The Edge.
Dude,
Go-
the edge is dope. I want to go into the foam pit and find the treasure.
You can't, though.
Why not?
It shut down because of Corona.
Oh yeah,
Because that's where it came
there's
from.
there's no treasure there anymore though because no one's jumping in it.
That's true.
So
They clean that thing every like 6 months, and when they go in there, whoever's working, they come up with like $200 and
dude,
change
that's
in
what I'm fucking
dollars.
talking about.
They find like 4 iPhones.
Dude, so sick.
Sometimes you have
I'm
to.
gonna start a park that's literally just a hallway and it's a foam pit, and there's a door at the other end. You can go in. It's just gonna shake you for all your fucking cash.
You're just gonna have it so you can clean up after.
Dude, for sure. Yeah, it's gonna be called the money pit.
Yeah. Justin Healey's money pit.
All ages. You don't have to skate. We'll put you know, a chairlift and just drop you in there.
Yeah, fuck yeah. The older the better because they probably got more money.
Yeah.
Shake them in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the foam pit's been closed unfortunately because I think that's where the corona originated.
That sucks that it's closed. I'm sure that was probably your zone at Edge, wasn't it?
I like the pit, but
probably spent 8 hours a day jumping.
Calm down. I would go in it just because the kids I hang out with would be like,
for sure. You're doing the camps and you're hanging out with kids.
Yeah.
That shit's fun, man.
But that thing, you don't want to go in it, like, especially after, like, because they'll change the foam.
Yeah.
And it'll be super clean. But then if you give it, like, 2 months, all the bike chain grease and, like...
It's nasty
just
in there.
Yeah, it just turns into, like, this nasty thing that you
I wonder how much money it costs to, like, maintain a foam pit.
It's something you gotta
cheap.
budget. Yeah, you gotta
like having
plan
a pool
for
or a boat.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a pool. Kids love it though.
Yeah,
and the bikers,
they do. I mean, honestly, it's fucking sick that it exists.
The scooter kids, you know how many fucking 1080 whippies?
I'm sure they fucking love that.
They're
shit.
whippies into that thing. Backside flip
twisting
whippies.
and turning and spinning and throwing and.
It's as unimpressive as you can imagine. It's so unimpressive.
It's amazingly unimpressive.
It's so boring.
It's so boring. you have it's a bike and a skateboard put together with the most challenging aspects taken away.
That's how I feel.
And I'm sorry if you hear this and I see you at EP Park because I think that's where you guys all hang out. But like do your thing. But
I got nothing against.
It's cooler if you ride a skateboard or a bike.
Facts. I got nothing against the actual people because
they're
they're cool people.
Yeah.
But the actual aesthetics of scootering
doesn't look good.
Yeah, it makes me want to throw up.
I think you're supposed to put them down one day and then
graduate.
It just like disintegrates into the dirt.
My friend
becomes a flower.
Yeah. Do you know who Mike Franklin is?
Mike Franklin.
He used to ride for World. He's this kind of creepy looking dude. He's the epic, gnarly skater, but he has like a kind of fucking Addams Family face.
Nice.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, I think so. It's
yeah.
Like pointy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And he had a great idea. He liked to drink a lot of beer, which is cool sometimes. And his idea was donate all the scooters and recycle them for beer money. That was the thing. Like, make a bin at a park, and like as they get out of scootering and get a skateboard, like, donate your scooter. We'll recycle them because they're recyclable. I'm sure.
Yeah, I think so.
It's gotta be right.
Yeah.
And then fucking get some beer with it.
Mm-hmm.
That was a legendary idea, I thought. Shout out to Franklin.
I wonder how well it'd work.
I don't think it would work.
No, I don't think it would work.
It's
well
a good
at all.
idea, though. Yeah, I feel like there's a point where you gotta step off that thing or just let go of the handles. The problem with scootering,
honestly, like any of that shit. I really don't mind.
Yeah.
The only thing I do mind is maybe like etiquette. I think etiquette gets lost in and that's not necessarily a scooterer's fault, but just like park etiquette.
Did
just
you
like
say
scooterer's fault. Scooterer's fault. But just like, I don't know, if someone's at the park and they're scootering, I really don't give a fuck at all. Like,
no.
do your fucking thing.
Yeah.
As long as it's just like you have some sort of etiquette of like, get the fuck out of my way, and I stay the fuck out of your way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, don't like make it this impossible thing. Like,
yeah,
we can coexist. Whatever, you do your weird little thing. Let me do my weird little thing. But like, just don't get in the way of my weird little thing.
You're so nice, Justin. You're so nice.
I'm trying to be. I aspire to be nice.
I agree with you. My thing is like, because like at the Edge, there's a lot of scooter kids, and they watch the YouTube channel, so they kind of like.
I've seen them talk shit to you.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
It's dope that they're talking shit. It's sick. It's a good sign. At least they're standing up for themselves.
Yeah.
And shout out to scooters to talk shit. That's just dope.
Get your thing going, bro.
You guys they should start fighting. They should start fighting.
That'd be sick.
Fight skaters.
Nah, a lot of them are just like, I just tell them, I'm like, look, man, you can like your thing, but I don't proselytize. Don't try to get me to like cheer you on, because an ollie and a scooter jump are two different things, and I can't like
Just
cheer.
handlebars, man.
The problem is, like, I feel like they want you to cheer for them when you're having a session, everyone's ripping, and then they come in and they want to, like,
they probably beam.
yeah, and I'm like, I can't cheer for an ollie and for what you do, because then I'm downgrading what an ollie is, because I know how hard an ollie is and the hours it's spent to get a good fucking ollie, and you do the little bunny hop thing.
If I see a scooter do like a fucking backflip or some shit, I'm like, damn, that's pretty fucking crazy. Like,
No, you're like, watch out, it's gonna hit me in the face.
yeah. I'm like, wow, like you flew off the quarter pipe at the park and landed at the flat top on the top. That's sick. Like, damn. But besides that, I don't know. I'm not looking. But we have to move on from this conversation.
No, we're staying here.
We cannot talk about scootering
I won't.
for as long as we have been.
It's true. But I agree.
I don't want to fuck up your subscribers and the people at Edge.
Dude,
You know?
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. They get pissed at me because they know I can post to the Edge because I.
Oh, yeah, I know. I think that's what I saw.
They get pissed because they
yeah.
know that I have access to the Edge
that's what I
Instagram.
saw, yeah.
So they take it on me because they don't know anyone else who has the
Yeah,
login.
yeah.
So they get pissed at me, like, why don't you ever post us? And I'm like, because I don't give a fuck about scootering.
Yeah,
like, it doesn't.
You don't even know what
register.
to post.
Yeah, like I don't even know.
Is this dope? I'm not sure.
Exactly. So I'm like, yo,
maybe.
I was
you
like,
didn't see a flip. I
yeah.
don't think it did.
My logic is like, hey, if you really give a shit enough, work at the Edge, and then they'll fucking let you in the fucking circle.
Yeah.
Don't put it on me. I don't have to. You know.
No, yeah.
I'm living my life.
I
kid.
mean, it's a blessing and a curse that you run the Instagram page, I guess.
I only do partly because a few people have it. You know,
Yeah,
so
it's shared.
yeah.
But still,
And I don't even technically work.
You're probably the one that people, they look at you and they're like, yeah, this is.
It's because I started it. They were resistant to it. The Edge at first didn't want to have any social media, and I was like, "You guys are gonna
have to.
fucking die if
Yeah.
you like." Skate parks are a hard business. Like, we need to like connect
Kinda
with
have
these
to,
people.
yeah.
So they told me like they weren't into
Otherwise,
it.
it'd turn into a fucking like American Ninja Warrior gym.
Ooh.
For sure. That's the people that would buy Skater's Edge.
There's
They'd be
one
like,
nearby here.
I'm sure it's probably creeping over to Taunton right now.
Nah, because it's been bumping there, which is thankful.
Yeah, exactly. They need a bigger space.
That would be amazing. 30,000 square feet is pretty
No,
big.
Edge is good. Edge is here to stay. Go to Edge. Go to skate camp.
Skate camp's the best. I
Yeah.
love them. I can't wait till we can like resume that shit. We can't do any little lock-ins. I've been doing a lot of lock-ins
yeah.
prior to COVID. Those are the best.
Dude, how the fuck do you do that shit?
Oh, dude. I leave there and I feel like a crackhead. I'm like,
Dude,
not
Jesus
9
Christ.
p.m. to 9 a.m. with like
Yeah, man.
200 kids.
What are you thinking, dude?
It's fucking hell, but every time I'm like, that was the best, worst time of my life.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
And half of them are scooter kids.
That's
and I like them.
crazy.
I like all the scooter
No,
kids.
yeah, I'm sure they're good kids.
I
but
just can't cheer them on because I don't give a shit about scootering. But those kids are
I
epic.
couldn't imagine spending 24 hours and
You want to do it? When we get back to it, you're doing it.
I can't.
You said, no.
No, I can't do it, man. You gotta add like a $10 fee, and I get a cut.
Well, I mean, you get paid to do it.
Oh, yeah.
You get paid to hang out all night, but it's like intense, dude. It's too much.
I don't know if I could do it, man.
I the way I do it, if you ever watch our YouTube channel, is I put up like I have like 5 or 6 different lock-in videos. By the end of the night, at like 5 in the morning, all the kids end up dropping because they're all talking shit. Like, I'm gonna be up all night. I'm fucking the coolest lit fucking thing ever. And I'm like, yeah, we'll see. I've been through this. About 5 o'clock, they all just keep passing out because they've eaten all the fucking candy and shit. And then I got in trouble because I broke out the Sharpie, which everyone's so sensitive nowadays. It's like, dude, yeah, it's a permanent marker Sharpie.
I mean that's party rules, I guess, right?
That's what I'm saying. That was the thing. If you fall asleep with your shoes on, I'm gonna fucking unibrow.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Parents got upset and shit. So then Carol's like, you can't be doing fucking markers. I'm like, all right, so we're getting super sensitive. Like, I had people Sharpie on my face when I passed out. I didn't complain. I just dealt with it and laughed it off. And it was like, that's part of being alive. Like, you live, you learn. So then I got whipped cream. I got like
Cream
the
pie.
spray. Yeah, the spray. So like, and then I get a gang of little kids, and I'm like, yo, tell me when you find someone. And so at about 5 o'clock, they all start dropping. And then usually it's all the skaters that come find me, like, yo, the scooter kid passed out. I'm like, all right, let's go. And I fucking give it to some kid. I'm like, here, and just fucking
I want to give a special shout to Julian, who got cream pied. He's a fucking skater.
Yeah.
He got cream. He passed out early.
that happened.
He got.
That's how I survive those things, because otherwise I'm in hell. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I pied him.
That shit's funny, man.
So And I had to tell him at the edge, I was like, look, man, I can only do like 2 of these a year. Because, like, I'm losing like a week of my life.
That's a lot, man.
It is. I lose like a week of my life when I do those.
It's like you're on a bender, but you're not.
Exactly.
It's like a sober bender, which
fucked.
doesn't sound fun, man.
Yeah, it's fucked, man.
Need some, I don't know, party favors involved in the bender.
We did, last time we blew up like 200 balloons in the small room. That was pretty fun.
Jesus.
Blew up a bunch of balloons and skated through them and shit. Do like a bunch of weird shit like that just to keep it entertaining. I would bring my whole audio equipment and my projector, and, like, project sick videos up in the small room and stuff.
I gotta take a piss.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
No worries. I edit these things, but I'm just gonna, as soon as you walk
Maybe
out
you can
that
put
door,
like trees, like a forest burning.
we're gonna put some fire in this
Intermission.
bitch. Yeah, we're gonna burn something down in this thing for sure. Watch The Wire, kid. Choo 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 choo. Hell yeah. I've known Justin for a long time, man. He's always been a super solid human, and love the way he skates. He's got like his own style. He's got like the only thing I can come close to compare to, and it still doesn't quite match what his style is, but he has like a John Alley style, kind of like a wider stance, like quick flick. Not quite the same, but like similar, close enough, you know. Dude rips. But I don't know about this drinking this light beer shit. We gotta talk this dude off this thing. He's on a diet or something. Dude, he's got 4 of them over there. I'm on 2. I'm loving these headphones. I just got these headphones today. I just missed having the headphones with the podcast. Back in the day, we had the headphones, and I love having them now. The headphones. I love the headphones, Justin. I forgot about how sick the headphones are because they really hold you into the podcast, you know?
Yeah, taking it off, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, you feel like you're entering into a portal. Welcome back, dude.
Hey,
Welcome back, bro.
All right. Where are we starting from now? We got to get off this scooter.
We're off there. We were
Whatever.
talking about edge locking.
Edge lock-ins.
The scooter thing is like a trap.
Yeah, that's
in life. In life in general, it's a trap. So.
What's up with the questions that?
Well, we do have some.
Anything good?
Yeah, we do.
Anything hateful?
I don't know if it's hateful, but let me see. Let me pull
I'm
in
so
this.
curious. I just don't know what people actually think of me as a person that I don't know.
I don't know if there's anything too gnarly, but
That's good. That's good. That makes me feel good. But
yeah,
whatever.
I don't think you're hated completely.
No, but hopefully there's some people out there that don't like me. You know?
Oh, here we go. We got some good ones in here.
That's good. That's good.
All right, so Darren B. Skates just says, how long have you been skating? So
Since I was 8.
So how many years, though? Let's figure out your skate age.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
I like it. This math.
20,
you got lost.
17?
Damn, 17 years?
Yeah, 17. Yeah.
Damn, that's fucking... You're 17 years old in your skate age.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's fucked up, man.
That's a heavy amount of time. And how old are you?
It's 25.
So you've skated more than you haven't.
Yeah, yeah.
That's fucked up.
I prioritize skating more than anything else in my entire life
I loved
for 24 years.
Yes.
23 years. I'd say the past 2 years, I still prioritize it, but I found other things, you know?
I do know.
You know what I mean?
But thank you for doing that.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if anyone's ever said that to you, but I mean that.
Yeah.
Because I feel crazy. And now that I know you're crazy too, it makes me feel less crazy.
For sure. You know, even, I mean, I'm still like, I like fucking addicted to the unnatural movement of riding skateboards. So
yeah.
I don't really have much of a choice.
Yeah. And it's good that you, as you get older, you're finding other things.
Oh, you have to.
It's healthy.
I think that's the number one thing that kind of pisses me off is kids who just put all their money in one thing. And I'm like, dude, like, fuck, like you might fucking get hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like find some other cool shit to do. It's way doper when you're a sick skater and you got some other cool thing going on.
And it'll help your skating.
Dude, yeah, it'll help the whole thing. I mean, skating is one thing. If you want to be this big time dude, this big time sponsored skater, it's like stick out. Get a cool fucking hobby.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, skate and fucking woodwork. Skate and fucking, I don't know, be a firefighter or something. I don't fucking know.
Anything.
Yeah, anything really, you know? Like it's cool to do. You have enough time to do more than one thing.
Yeah.
And I think for a large portion of my life, I was like, I only have enough time to do one thing, and that's fucking skating.
Yeah.
And it's good to be able to shift my focus and kind of realize that early enough where I can, you know, make that still happen. It's supposed to be, you know, like waking up one day and be like, oh shit, I can do a tray flip crook, but
yeah,
oh, I'm broke.
It's good. It's good, you know, that you realize that, because it only helped develop your character faster. And it makes me
like skating more too.
Yeah,
you have like something else to do too, because when I can just do it all the time, it's almost like whatever. I'll get lazy.
No, yeah, you take things for granted.
Yeah.
I did that for a long time.
For sure,
I'm super abusive with skating.
Oh,
like,
dude, I love it.
It's crazy nowadays because my knee's so jacked. R.I.P. to my knee. But it forces me to like focus on other things.
Yeah.
Mostly filming and editing, you know. But
yeah, and that shit's cool, man. That shit's rad, you know, like.
Help round me out.
Tim Savage, dude.
Ooh,
like,
killing him.
So dope, man.
Yeah,
I'm jealous. I'm like, you get to do all the coolest shit. You get to go travel. You get to go see all the spots. You get to go skate with these, you know, these awesome dudes that I look up to, and you know, like, you know, Brian Reed and shit like that. You know, like all these awesome dudes, and Nate Greenwood,
Destroyers.
And, you know, and you get to like film it, and you're doing like one of the most important things of it. And you get to go along for the ride. But you don't have to the pressure of like, I actually have to hit the spot.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about you're like, blowing out your legs.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I'm chilling. Like, I want to fucking like, you know.
Tim's the man, dude.
Yeah.
Shout out to Timmy.
Shout out Tim and Brian.
Yeah, Brian and Nate Greenwood too.
Keith now, I guess. Keith Reed.
Oh, is that his thing?
I don't know. Instagram. He changed it. So.
Oh, nice.
Brian. Shout out Brian Keith Reed.
Gotta keep him on his toes, you know.
Oh, and shout out Emmett Blyler. This is, you know, a couple Cape Cod heads right there.
Yeah.
And Dutchy. Fuck it. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Dutchy is eggs.
Yeah, Brian Delaney.
Yeah, Delaney Brits.
He's a good dude.
Emmett, I don't know if Emmett likes me, dude.
Emmett, I don't think Emmett likes anyone.
Fair enough, then. I like Emmett.
Oh, Emmett's a ripper.
I like his skating, yeah.
Yeah. Shout out Emmett. Doesn't like anyone.
Yeah. I like him because of that.
Mulch Lord.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, that's him, right?
Yeah, something like that.
I like him because of that. It's
sure.
funny because like a lot of dudes that don't like me, I like them because they don't like me.
Yeah.
Is that weird?
I think you handle the hate well, Shetler.
Thanks.
I think you do a good job with it.
But I go back sometimes. I have had some dudes come at me, and I'm not above getting in the mud with people.
Oh, I mean,
people call me out on that, but I'm like, look, it's petty, but I'm petty. So like,
I mean, whatever, man. It's I'd say it's, you know, personal.
Yeah,
it's not it's like 1 degree separation. That separation is social media.
Yeah, I love skating as much as they love skating.
But I guess
we can argue it out.
You can't do anything without shit talking.
Yeah, it's part of the game.
It's a matter of how you handle it.
I like that about skating, that there's kind of like there can be an adversarial kind of combative thing, but that not in like a jockish way, but like it's like a hip hop. It is in a
jockish way, kind of though too. Sometimes
I could see that, yeah. But I mean more in like the hip hop where they used to battle because they believe in what they believe in so strong. Like
I think shit talking is important in skating. I think it's a way to
keeps you humble.
Check people too. Like I think there should be a kind of a process. Everyone skates now.
Yeah,
not everyone's fucking cool. Not everyone's fucking good, and not good in the sense as a good person.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter how fucking good you are, but can you fucking hang? Are you fucking a creep?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like there is like a. I think that's pretty important. Like, can you hang?
Yeah, that's really important.
All right, what else we got?
We got Brocam. Do you know who Brocam is?
Brocam, yeah.
He writes
New Hampshire or Maine.
Oh fuck yeah. Yeah. He writes Rob Stock Lobster. Dude, tell me about Rob Stock. I've been to Rob Stock, but I'd like
Rob
to hear
Stock
your
is so
idea.
sick. I mean, Rob Collinson is my boy. I fucking love Rob. Who's the owner of Low Card for anyone out there who doesn't know.
Rob's the man.
And he's got a house up in Maine in Whitneyville, which is like one stretch of road close to Machias, which is about 5 hours from here, which I think the main money source is blueberry picking.
Yep,
which is all the traveling punks go and do in the summer times.
When we went in there, all the townies were like, "Oh, are you guys blueberry pickers?"
Yeah,
we're like, "Nah, we're skateboarders."
That's the reason they think that is because I think all the travel workers do that shit.
Do you want peanut butter or you want the normal shit?
I want normal.
All right, here, I'll take
Thanks,
that.
bro. But I don't want to say any names.
No, you don't have to.
I don't want to stir any pots that need to be.
We love you all.
Stirred, but I was hooking up with a chick in a tent. She was really cool, really cool girl. Like we had a fucking sick time. We're both like on drugs and like it's raining.
Hell yeah.
Fucking playing like drums.
What kind of drugs are we talking?
Like acid. I think I took like 2 tabs of acid.
I took acid once, but it was like
this was too much acid. This was 2 tabs, and I wasn't really able to skate. And Rob gave me shit for it.
I didn't take enough.
Towards the end, I it was just like raining and we're beating the fucking these drums and it's like super rad. And then me and this girl ended up going back to my tent and kind of hanging out.
Hell yeah.
And she had come with this other guy. And I don't
no.
think he was stoked. But like, you know, they weren't like a thing though.
No, but you know, he gave a
sure.
shit.
But
he
whatever, man. But whatever. Like, he was
it.
being a dick. He was being a dick. He wasn't a good dude. He wasn't being a good dude.
There's always that situation where the dude is hanging out with a girl and he's never gonna get the girl, and then that situation happens.
And whatever, you know. So that goes down, and this dude's kind of figures out what's going on. He's talking shit, and like, you know, just I can tell from his tone, he's like kind of disrespectful. Yeah. Like he's saying shit that I was kind of like, damn, that's some shit I'd never say. Yeah. Like, damn, like you're kind of like, you know what, like this dude's fucking sucks.
You're feeling
but he ended up
heat.
kind of like throwing. There was a lobster bake earlier, and he threw a lobster at my tent.
Oh,
and like kind of fucked up my tent, but it was like a cheap Walmart one. And I was like with this girl, and I was like, you know, thinking back, I was like felt pretty disrespected. I think I was just kind of like, this dude just fucking fucked my shit up.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I was like, he can go fuck himself.
Yeah, like you're in the tent.
I'm chilling. Yeah, exactly. I'm having a good time. Like she's cool. We're having a good time. He's being a dick. Yeah. He's making us look like a fool.
He wasted a fucking lobster.
Wasted like whatever. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, he threw a lobster at my tent and ruined my tent. I think I still packed it though and put it in my car, and then I opened it up one day and it was just smelled like shit. It's pretty funny though. But yeah, that's essentially the story. Is that dude was just being he was being sour.
He had some salt.
And whatever, man. Fuck it.
In that situation,
his problem, not mine.
Let's pretend like I'm that guy, okay? Let's try this. Let's pretend like the girl's here too, and you're you. You're you. I'm that guy. And she's hanging out with you, and I'm like, hey guys, it's starting to rain. Like, Justin, you probably got to get back to your tent, don't you?
Yeah.
Hey,
maybe.
We
don't stock. I am at 2 times acid.
Yeah, that's true. We'll make up her name. Her name's Denise. Hey, Denise. You want to go over this way? And she's like, no, fuck no. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, you see, like that's almost like a better like this scenario was just like there. He wasn't. I didn't know there was a problem until. I didn't know. I was just doing my thing, man.
Yeah,
I wasn't fucking looking around seeing who came with who.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to hang out?
You're on 2 tabs of acid.
Let's fucking hang out. You know what I mean? Like whatever. Like if you want to hang out with me, then obviously you're not here with anyone.
Yeah.
He might have given you a fucking ride. Doesn't mean shit.
Yeah, fact.
He doesn't own you.
Yep.
He ain't shit. You can make your own fucking decision. If he ain't happy with it, he can handle it like a man.
I'm going back
or
to
he
your
can
tent.
handle it like a fucking like a child and lash out. And that's up to him.
And he did.
And that'll just look bad on him.
He threw a
whatever.
lobster.
He threw a fucking lobster claw or something. Ruined my shit, but like whatever. Like I was just like, he's just fucking pissed, and like that's not my problem, and I'm not gonna create any problems for myself. Like I'm hanging out with her, we're having a fucking good time. She's cool, like we're chilling.
Yeah.
What the fuck do I have to complain about?
Did you? How many years did you go to Robstock?
Just 2. I think just 2. I missed the last one, which was not this past summer. The one before that.
The one that rained was pretty crazy.
It rains every year, I think.
Yeah, I just remember one of the last ones that rained and it got really. And then I remember fuck that chair a lot.
Fuck that chair. I think that was the one. Maybe that was. Yeah, I don't know. Was it the one that Evan did the tree first try?
Yeah, that was.
That's fucked up.
I got spit on one of the years. Like people were just spitting on me. Just
dude,
like because they're spitting on everyone, so I just like walk by, like people are just spitting on you. I'm like,
dude,
this is pre-corona.
I would be pissed if I got spit on.
Yeah, you just gotta kind of roll with it, you know. Because I talked about it on the podcast. I was like, I love Robstock, but I hate it. You know, I love it and I hate it.
I love it because of Rob.
Rob's a fucking man.
Rob is a good dude. He took a lot of good care of. He took good care of me, and he took care of a lot of people who went up to SF and spent time from New England. And from anywhere too. He just is like, he looks out for people, and I really respect that.
Super solid human.
And he's like really solid dude, and he's no bullshit guy. I just got 100% respect for the guy.
Yeah,
really is what it comes down to. I think I think his values are very similar to mine, and I think that just fucking cool, man.
I was watching him during Robstock during the day, and everyone's like raging, going crazy, and he's just like cleaning up the yard.
Dude, he's a solid guy. Yeah, he's a
just
solid ass
shit.
motherfucker, man. He's a real solid dude.
Which is crazy because I'm like, he's just throwing this whole thing so he can like for all these people, not even for himself.
He's just fucking
yeah.
I mean, it is for himself too, because he loves it.
Yeah, he gets to dip his toe in, but he's not going full Robstock.
No, I mean like.
Not that I saw.
He's got. I mean, I'm sure he did in the past, but he's an older guy. He's an older guy,
true.
and not to. Sorry, Rob. I'm not trying to call you old, but
Grandpa.
He's he's got kids and shit, and he takes the back seat a little bit, but I'd say he's still there raging.
Yeah,
I'd say he's still there. He called me out on my shit. I was sitting there tripping balls and 2 tabs with DGS Marcus, and I was like, "Wah!" Like, my bad. Like, you're right. I should be dropping in, but right now I'm looking at the locals that are sitting around, fucking like, holy shit.
Yeah. The locals are wild.
Yeah, it was sick, man. It was fucking rad. It was, yeah. I went with DG. The last one I went to was with DGS Marcus and Fausto. Shout out those 2 guys. Shout out DGS. Shout out Groton Skatepark.
Oh, okay. Some locals.
But Dirty Groton Scoundrels. I think that's what that means. But we had a good ass time. But I was just tripping balls.
All right, let's go from Rob Stock to take me to lurking out to SF and like how you got out
shit.
there.
So I went out there. My original plan was going out to California after high school. But then, like, a bunch of bullshit occurred, and I couldn't do that. And it's probably a blessing in disguise. But my friend Josh Riviere from Nashua, New Hampshire, shout out Nashua.
Yeah, sick park there.
He lived out there with his girlfriend at the time. This dude, Chris Vigu, who shoots photos. He's back in New Hampshire now. And this girl, Gabby, who just had a baby.
Hell yeah. Another
and
soul.
I flew out there and stayed with them. And it was a 1-bedroom apartment in Nob Hill, 25 Joyce Street, I believe it was called. 25 Joyce. I hope I'm saying that right. It was on California Street. It's like California and Joyce. California's that gnarly hill.
The
huge
curvy
hill.
road.
It's this one's straight. That dude Pablo bombed it. It has like the the train, the trolley in the middle.
Yeah.
It's like 2 gnarly. You don't have much room for error in that one. It's really gnarly.
Yeah.
It's really gnarly. That dude Pablo's like bombed that shit. But so I went out there. And I stayed out there. I stayed on their couch. Josh fucking hooked it up. Josh is a real fucking awesome dude. I fucking love Josh. He's still out there. He's still killing it. He works at FTC.
Nice.
He rides for Snack Skateboards. I think he's probably getting shoes from Vans or from someone. He's just a really good dude.
Who's Josh? You just met him from...
Josh is like a friend of my buddy Tommy Johnson. He used to work for Volcom. He used to be a rep for Volcom with Paul Danchek.
Okay. Yeah.
And he was a mutual friend, and I kind of met him. I didn't know him that well. I kind of reached out and I was like, "Hey, dude, I'm trying to go out here. You're out here. Can I link with you?" And it just kind of worked out where me and him clicked. We ended up becoming really good friends. And
why SF?
Why not SF, bro?
No, I mean, I get that.
I don't know. I have no idea. As I think I'd already been to LA. I didn't want a car. I didn't have a car.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I just wanted to go to California. And it was fucking awesome. It was I turned 21 out there, which was fucking awesome. Josh and everyone at that house took really good care of me. They fucking helped me out more than I could even imagine. They really took. I didn't even pay rent. You know what I mean? I was just living on their couch.
Damn, that's sick.
And I was out there, and I was, it was a really cool time to be out there too, because everyone there was relatively new. There was a really big crew of new people out there skating. So everyone was really hyped. Everyone was really excited. Everyone's there was no crews yet. Everyone was just one big melting pot.
That makes it a little bit easier because you're not going into already a set situation.
No, and there was that shit. There was the GX guys. There was all these other guys, but and it was the whole GX crew. Then is shifted. It's all different guys now. Or some of them are part of that crew.
They went on the run and shit because didn't they get into some heavy shit?
Yeah, some shit happened.
Whole different thing. Yeah.
Kind of a long story.
It's all good.
I'm on their side, but
it's fine. I don't know anything about it. It's fine.
Just overprotective security guards of fucking urban architecture. But moving on, I don't know, I was having a mad fun out there. I was peak skating for me. I didn't give a fuck about anything besides skating. I had full confidence. It was awesome. Then I fucking blew my shit out, bro. Blew my ankle out, gnarly. Dislocated it, tore every ligament, tendon, muscle, pulled my calf muscle under my foot.
What were you trying?
I was doing a gap out nose blunt on a planter, and it was on a steep hill. So when I gapped out to it, it was short, but when I got off, it was tall. And I stuck on one try and landed tippy toe like a ballerina on my right foot and dislocated it. Ooh. Filming with Sam Zettner. I had Brennan Manning out at the time too.
Oh,
he was just visiting. Fucking blew my shit out while he was visiting. I think Nick Odom was there maybe too.
Nick Odom.
Shout out Nick Odom. He's still out there.
That dude rips too.
He's
Brennan
the man. Yeah, both of those guys. Brennan Manning needs to get back on a fucking skateboard.
What the hell is that kid doing?
I don't know, man. I love Bren, but he's doing his thing. I think his back's hurt right now.
He might be one of the funniest dudes.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with him, but I don't want to. You know, I don't know. I don't know the situation. You know what I mean?
No, I'm gonna call him out, bro.
Call him out, man. I think he's hurt.
Let me see if I have his number.
You definitely do.
I hope I still have it. He might be one of the funniest dudes I know.
He's a good dude, and he's one of the best skateboarders, I'd say,
for real,
around. Like, especially Rhode Island, like just like natural talent wise. He's really good, but yeah, I blew my shit out bad, bro, really bad, and I was stuck there for a few weeks.
Wait, so you landed on your tippy toes,
dislocated my ankle, tore everything. When I sat down, I could see the bottom of my foot looking up at me. I ripped my calf muscle under my foot.
Oh my god!
I reset it myself too. I
really
set it back. Yeah, I set it back myself.
Right when you did it,
I looked down. I was like, "That's not right," and put it back, which saved me because I could have lost my foot from cut off circulation. And then I was laying there and I was like, I broke my ankle. You know, classic freak out. Like, fuck, like it's starting to hurt. And some random family drove by and was like, do you need a ride? I was like, yeah.
Yeah, you see the bottom of my foot?
Like, I'm fucked up, obviously. So I jumped in the front seat. The dad jumped in the back and the mom was driving. And I think Josh jumped in with me. He was in the back seat too. And I'm in the car and I'm like, fuck, shit, like fuck me. Because I'm sitting and the blood's going to my foot. Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't have it up. I'm not laying on the ground. And I look back and there's like a little kid, like a daughter in like a fucking baby seat. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And like, it's okay. Like, don't worry about it. I'm like, all right, like fuck, you know, like, right back to fucking hollering. I get back to get to the hospital in the Castro. Oh, and they're taking x-rays like you broke your ankle. I'm like, cool, I'm taking x-rays. And like, actually you didn't. They're like, you dislocated it and we've only seen that once and it was with an NFL player and we don't know how to treat it until the swelling goes down. That's going to take about 4 weeks and you can't fly home till then. Because if you do, you might get a blood clot and you might die in flight. So I stayed on Josh's couch for a while chilling, and I was like eating Percocets or something like that because that's what they gave me just to take the pain off. The pain was horrific. As soon as I got up, like, you know, blood.
So was your ankle?
My whole leg from my knee down was swollen. Yeah. It was purple, yellow. It was like colors that were just fucked. It was like the skin was bursting. You know what I mean? It was like bursting. It was fucked. It was like horrific. It was worse than a break. They're like, you wish you broke your ankle. Bone heals. This shit does not heal. You know, I was out for a year. I was out of skating for like a year.
Is it your back or front foot?
My front foot. It's still different. It's still bigger. It's bigger than my other ankle. You can see it right now just based on the sock.
Yeah, I kind of can tell.
Yeah, you can see it's bigger. But I was on Josh's couch for a while. Then I started smoking weed. I don't smoke weed. I don't like smoking weed. I love weed, support weed, but I don't smoke it. But at the time, eating pills, way worse. Made me feel way shittier. I felt like slimy and greasy, and I was like, I need something to take the edge off of the pain, but I also want to like be here. I don't want to be wherever I was. I was feeling really bad. I was feeling like it was a combination of just like bad mental space and then bad body, like the way my body felt. So I started smoking a lot of swag. Like Josh would buy weed and he'd get me like the shake. Yeah. So I just smoke like bowls of the shake and share roll joints or spliffs or whatever. And that helped me a lot. That was actually like a lifesaver. I started feeling more like myself. But with my fucked up ankle and where I was living, 25 Joyce Street, if I left my house, I would go down like 10 sets of stairs. And then to my left was like 250 sets of stairs. And to my right was California Street, which is like a fucking mountain. And I have these crutches. And I'm like, damn, I'm pretty much like stranded.
Oh, man.
You know, and I could take an Uber to like the Dolores Park and chill with the homies. But, you know, it's not like a city of people driving. So it's like I get there and they'd only want to chill for an hour or two and drink some beers. Then they want to go skate or want to go somewhere else. And then from there, I'm just like, well,
back to home.
I'm fucking stuck.
Yeah.
You know? So it was a pretty hard place to be fucked up like that.
Was that sketchy, like blowing your ankle out and then having to go to the hospital out there and just?
Yeah, it sucked, man.
Yeah,
for sure. Imagine. I was on my own. It was like horrific.
Did you call your parents?
Like after, I mean, like you know, I was able to handle that shit on my own. You know?
Did, nice.
I blew my elbow out in Tampa on my own. Got super bad internal bleeding and fucked that shit up too. So it wasn't my first. I was already used to doing shit on my own. You know, my parents kind of were cool in the fact that they had faith in me and they knew I would make they knew I wouldn't be an idiot, so they kind of let me go do things.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like my first time on my own, like getting hurt or just being on my own in general, where I was able to I didn't have to call them and ask them what to do.
That's
I was
sick.
like, this is what you do.
Yeah.
You know, like, so I was pretty lucky with that. I wasn't like totally green, but yeah, you know, like setting up appointments and insurance and all that shit. I was like, I don't fucking know.
It seems
You know
like a
what I mean?
nightmare.
Like, yeah, like I dislocated my elbow at Tampa one year skating the bowl. I wasn't even in the contest. I was just out there and I dislocated my elbow.
That bowl's pretty slippery.
I did a blunt fakie and I put my hand out as I slipped out. Like last trick of my like run, I was just trying to keep it going because I was in front of a bunch of people and just trying to be cool, you know. And I slipped out, put my arm out, and dislocated my elbow. And I set that back myself too. It's fucked up, but that was bad because I got really bad internal bleeding and tore everything putting it back. But I didn't have health insurance.
Wait, so hold on before we go forward.
Yeah. So my elbow was like this way.
It went that way.
Yeah, it was like fucked.
And then you just fucking.
And I just ripped it. I like
oh shit.
I ran. All right, hold on. All right. So I ran up the deck and I like looked at some random dude and I was like, "What do I do?" And he's like, "I don't know." And I was just like grinded it back. Like, it's just like a terrible sound.
Yeah.
And then from there I was like rushed to the front of Tampa. I was like brought to the front of Tampa. We're like kind of almost like a porch.
Yeah.
You know? And I was out there and I was chilling and I was in agony because I just ripped my elbow back into place and tore like all this shit in the process. And this fucking skate mom put a pill on my tongue and had me swallow it.
Really?
Yeah. She was like, "Take this, honey. Like, don't worry." And I was just like, whatever. Like, I was like, I don't know what's going on right now. You know, I think I was with my buddy Seth.
Did she tell you what it was?
I don't remember, but all I know is the pain went away and I went to the hospital. Didn't have health insurance. And they're like, "What's the pain?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I took a pill from this mom." Like, "You probably shouldn't take pills from fucking people." And I was also in this like sketchy Florida hospital that I like was like people. I was just like, "What the fuck?" So all they gave me was a sling and like I had to go get ibuprofen. And dude, my arm was so big I couldn't fit it in like a shirt.
Wow.
It was so big, like my skin was bursting. It was yellow. It was just like my leg. It was terrible. And all I had was ibuprofen and weed. I was just on the vert ramp was still at Tampa at the time. And I was just sitting on the vert ramp and I'd smoke weed just to like, and like I said, I don't smoke weed. Yeah. I'm just in so much pain.
You gotta.
I was like, dude, this is the only fucking thing I can do to like make me like chill and like have a somewhat good time.
You gotta find that skater mom again.
And I was in school. I was in fucking school at the time. I was in senior in high school.
Wow.
So I missed a bunch of school to go to this contest. Blew my elbow out. Came back. My mom was like, "I don't care what you say. Like, you're not missing any more school. You know, I don't care how hurt you are." And I was like, "All right, but like maybe take a look at it." And I showed her. She's like, "Oh my fucking god."
She's like, "Take a nap."
Yeah, I went to the emergency room right away. Got a shot of morphine and a prescription of fucking like Vicodin.
Oh man.
I missed a month of school. Finally was able to skate again, knocked my teeth out at Greenside.
Oh my god.
A week later, I called the guidance counselors at high school. I was like, I showed up the next day. I couldn't miss any more school. I wouldn't graduate. And they're like, "Are you being abused?" I was like, "No, I'm just fucking riding a skateboard.
I'm abusing myself.
I was an idiot."
Yeah. Damn, Greenside. Yeah. Greenside's gnarly.
Dude, Greenside, fucking shout out Greenside, KJ.
Yeah.
And Evan, Ryan, Alves.
Evan always shouts out Greenside.
Dude, fuck yeah, he does. I remember that motherfucker there being all those little grommets, the OMF bums.
Yeah.
Not the OMF bums. They were 40 ounces of steez.
Yeah, at that time. Yeah.
40 ounces of steez. All those dudes.
Evan's skating makes more sense after knowing he skated Greenside because everything's so big there.
I know. Yeah, that place was fucking rad. Greenside was sick. Greenside, I got hooked up by Vans because of Greenside.
Oh, that's sick.
At the Surf Expo.
Fuck yeah.
Greenside had a surf expo. Evan went to that one too. He was a young grommet, and he went out. His parents flew him out. I saw him there. I was like pretty young at that time though too, where I was just like I also felt like a little kid.
What was getting hooked up by Vans like?
So it was weird. It was actually really sick. This was 2011. So and then I'm still getting shoes from them. So there's almost like 10 years of me getting shoes from them, which is pretty crazy.
Rad,
it's pretty crazy. And it was also a pretty crazy circumstance of events. I went there, I skated the contest, had mad fun. And then I went to the van. I was like looking at the booths, just walking around. I went to the Vans booth, and this dude offered, like, they were like, "Hey, we saw you skating. Like, do you get shoes?" And I was like, "No." Like, what the fuck? I was like, "Wait, is this real?" Like,
yeah.
This dude Bob Elmergreen ended up hooking me up, and he was like my first plug. I think this dude Bart kind of plugged me into Bob. Like this dude Bart said that, and he plugged me into Bob Elmer Green, and then Bob Elmer Green started sending me shoes when I got home. So I was like, yeah, I'll ride for Vans. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
I'm already fucking wearing them. You know, I was like, this is crazy. I was
Save you some money,
you know.
bro.
And at the time, it was like, what was that one other brand of shoes that was out there that was like just for it was like Manny Santiago's like. It was a shoe brand that was like around, then didn't exist, and they're like pretty futuristic. Action was around.
They're back.
Yeah, I know. All right, so they're back again.
Yeah.
So like
Wow.
they were around. If Action had offered me a sponsor, I probably would have said yes.
Yeah.
I was just kind of like, yeah, like whatever.
Excited.
Yeah. But so like they hooked up with this dude Bob Elmergreen. He started sending me shoes, which was rad. And then Bob Elmergreen got sick. I think he got ALS.
Oh, gnarly.
Yeah, and he moved to Vermont. He stopped working for Vans. I lost touch. I don't know how he's. I don't really know anything. You know, kind of lost touch. But you know, hopefully he's doing well. You know, but Justin Villano became the rep, who's like my boy. He ran Boulevard Shop in Newport.
Oh,
He skated. He was like someone I knew.
Dude, Boulevard had a park too, right?
I think so. I don't really know. I
might
never
be
went to Boulevard. I
mistaken.
was Water Brothers.
Oh, okay.
I was strictly Water Brothers.
I might be
didn't go anywhere.
confused, but for some reason I thought Boulevard had a little mini park.
I think there was maybe like a couple Boulevard things.
I'm gonna Google.
Yeah, but Justin Villano got the job, and I knew him, so that just made it way easier to get shoes. It was like all of a sudden, oh, like I knew this guy Bob. He was cool. He stopped, and I was like, well, that's the end of that. And I was like, oh no, but like your close friend is now the rep, so it's gonna be way easier to actually keep in touch.
Yeah, that's way sick.
So and then, like that just worked out really well. It was kind of crazy, honestly, that Justin got that job. And Justin's a really good dude, and we had a good relationship where we'd we'd hang out, and he'd let me get sample stuff, and I didn't feel weird hitting him up because I knew that I knew that he knew that I had like respect for him, and that wasn't just hitting him up for free shit. It was like obviously I wanted some fucking shoes, but also I was like down to chill.
It's your homie.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like it made me feel a lot more comfortable.
He probably knew that you were ripping and trying to do something.
No, for sure.
And,
like he had a good idea, and and now he's like bigwig. Now he's like killing it. He's out in Long Beach doing like some other shit.
He's out in Long Beach?
Yeah, he's in Long Beach.
Nice.
Yeah, he's still working for Vans too. He's like higher
Yeah.
up now. Yeah, he's doing really good. I saw him post some clips today. He was doing like a back 5-0 and a backside nose grind in like a box.
Nice.
But yeah, so that like worked out really well. That was like kind of crazy.
That's epic when you get like a box of shoes just into your house. You're like,
Dude, yeah.
this doesn't make sense,
Yeah, it was really cool, and the way it worked out was like really well. And that was all Greenside, which Greenside all ties to Water Brothers too, because that's all those same dudes that grew up there. So, everything that kind of like everything that I lucked out in, like the only reason I have like any hookup or whatever is it all comes back to me going to Skaters Island, me meeting the people I did when I first started.
Yeah.
It all has kind of come full circle, I'd say, where I just got really lucky, man. Like I think if I didn't go to Island and meet these dudes and like kind of get in with this crew, which also introduced me to other people, all this shit, like I don't know how it would have worked out, like, so I feel extremely grateful for that whole, that whole part of my life. Like I'm so happy I had that opportunity to kind of get in there. I was like just like a really cool group of people that it was almost the last second that I could have broken into it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Before it kind of spread out and they all started doing different things and moved different ways,
And some credit to you, you ripped and you had a good personality.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's dudes that get in that
luckily
situation.
I could hang, you know what I mean? Like I don't know what I was doing then. Luckily
exactly.
I could hang, I was lucky enough to be able to hang, and, that's awesome. And, I'm lucky my parents were down to let me hang with these fucking crazy ass motherfuckers, And it's cool too, is I'm still friends with all these motherfuckers too. Everyone I'm talking about on this podcast, I'm still homies with. I'm still in, I still know, you know what I mean? Like,
which
I
is
still
sick.
see all these motherfuckers, 401k still going. Midgie's running that shit. I still see Tooth all the time, He's in New York. He's working for Supreme.
What?
Yeah. He's working for
wild.
Supreme. I still, I still see everyone pretty much, or at least like keep in touch and know what's going on. And then now Nick and I are, almost multimillionaires with this new brand that we're just
First run of boards, already killing it.
All right, guys, we got to figure out how to get. We have to figure out how to sell 100 skateboards.
Oh, you got it, bro. You got it.
Yeah, shout out JV from Solstice. He wants to sell some Deforestation. I'll be hitting him up in a couple days to get an order.
My first sponsor.
So stoked. JV is stoked.
Legend.
So psyched.
That's
he
a
hit
good
me
one.
up. He saw him at your place where you're printing them.
Oh, fuck
He
yeah.
reached out and said he liked the screens or
Yeah.
the what do you
Transfers.
call them? The transfers.
Yeah.
He reached out and honestly, I was like, dude,
That's
so sick.
That's rad to hear.
Because JV's fucking the man.
Yeah.
He rips and he's just a cool ass motherfucker. And I've always loved Solstice. I always thought so because of you and, Edge, all the dudes who ride for it. I always, Dom Pierre, all those guys. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like a fucking sick shop. So to have JV reach out, I was fucking psyched. And I didn't expect it. I was kind of like, whoa, like sick. Like someone cool, stoked, and they want to actually like carry it.
That's right.
I thought I'd have to be like reaching out, you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
like ideally I'll have Civil obviously will be carrying it because Guido's the fucking man, and Guido backs pretty much anything I do as long as it's yeah. But Guido's the man. Guido's like my mentor. Grav and Guido my mentors. But Guido's got my back. JV obviously. Fucking no better place to have my brand sold than a core shop like Solstice.
That's the core of core.
You know what I mean?
24 years dedicated to skateboarding.
Like that's someone that I had in mind, and I also had Armin at Orchard in mind. I don't think they'd want to sell our shit until they have maybe a storefront, because I don't think our stuff would really sell online, like or whatever clientele they're getting just because they're doing online stuff. You know what I mean? That's just like. I don't think they're going to look at our thing on the website and know what it is. You know what I mean?
Takes time.
I think it's like a storefront thing
Yeah.
right now because we're so new. But Armin, like fucking Orchard. I think I'm wearing an Orchard. Yeah, I'm wearing an Orchard.
You are.
Orchard beanie right now. Fuck with that. And then hopefully we can get some stuff in New York or something like that. Something close to Nick, so it'd be easy. But yeah, I'm stoked. Like JV hit me up and saying he was stoked on it. I was like, all right, cool.
You're doing something right.
I was like, word.
Yeah, if he's stoked, you're doing something
Yeah,
right.
I was like sick. Like honestly, that was like the kick in the butt I needed. You know, because having Guido down, I'm like, yeah, of course he's down. You know what I mean? Like he just supports. He's always supported me, and that's awesome, and I fucking 100% appreciate it.
But as like validation, it's nice to know someone outside.
Of like my inner circle, like always had full respect for JV and whatever they do at Solstice. I think their graphics are all awesome. Like the police Solstice one where they cross out the letters, dude, it's so fucking sick. To have him reach out, I was like, dude, like let's get these fucking boards like ASAP. I want to fucking bring them there. I want them to have them. They're stoked on them. That means we need to fucking get them done and like get them over there for them because
Definitely.
I was just fucking so excited. I was like so sick.
All right, so this is a good time for me to take a piss break because you did.
I gotta take another one too. But
Nice.
Yeah.
And then we'll go back to some questions.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
That sounds good.
Headphones are working out.
Headphones are working out. Yeah. I feel like much more submerged.
They're not hurting your ears though, right?
No.
All right, nice.
Nah, my bling's good. My bling is good.
I'm stoked I got headphones back.
Yeah. No, I feel very much submerged into this podcast.
Brocam, he said the Robstock lobster, but he also said he wrote also fuck trees.
Oh yeah, dude. Fuck trees, man. Deforestation skateboards.
You gotta pick a side, bro.
Fuck trees, man. Fuck trees.
Do you guys do you remember where you came up with the name, or is it just like you're just randomly like that's what we're doing?
Yeah, it was more Nick, I'd say. I think we were naming off stupid shit. And Nick kind of came up with it. And
Nice.
At first, I wasn't really sold, and then the more I thought about it, I was like, okay, yeah, like, word. Then I saw the logo and shit, and I was like, yeah. And then we got our cool little team, which I should probably talk about.
Shout them out.
Yeah, we got Joe Jacquez, Lil Joe.
Joe.
Shout out.
Hell yeah, Joe.
And we got Liam Keene.
Nice.
Joe's from Providence. Liam's from Woonsocket. Liam's mom actually had a cool little skate shop in Woonsocket at some point that I think Nick volunteered at or did something.
It was called The Craft?
Maybe. I'm not really sure.
Susan?
Yeah, I think Susan. I think so. Yeah,
I
yeah,
actually skated in one of their skate jams.
Okay, cool. Yeah. She's a really cool lady. I've seen her at premieres and stuff like that. But that's how Nick and Liam kind of knew each other. It was like some weird little like Nick like did some shit where he like volunteered and ended up like doing something with Liam.
Wow, linking up.
So we got Liam involved, we got Joe involved, and they're both like super talented, fucking young, eager dudes, which is sick. And they both got kind of like a cool style. Joe's like a cool young femboy punk rocker.
Nice.
And Liam's wearing like his mom's clothes. It's super sick. Joe, I love it.
I don't know if Liam likes me, dude. I feel like Liam might not like me.
No, Liam does, man. Liam fucking does. Liam probably thinks that you don't like him. It's like he'd be out here just fucking, you know, these kids are fucking bored and they'll be talking shit.
I get it.
You know what I mean? Like,
I don't take it
you don't
personal.
fucking care. I know you don't care. So, you know, like if anything, like he probably said whatever he said, and if he sees you in public, he's gonna be fucking like probably hiding.
I'm not worried about it.
I know you ain't.
I just
know
think
you're
it's
not.
funny.
That's the point. I know you're not worried about it. But yeah, like those are the boys right there. Shout out to the boys, and then me and Nick too. We actually got a video coming out soon for those boards.
Oh, nice.
So we'll have a little edit coming out soon.
Liam rips. I don't know, Joe. Let's find his Insta.
It's Joe is in town, but I don't know. You can look up. You could play our first. Go to Deforestation Skateboards and play the first little edit we came out with. It should be on there. But Joe's cool, man. He's got a really creative, unique style.
Is that it right there?
Yeah, that's it, man. That's it. It's
Maybe
really sick.
I'll put this in the YouTube when we.
Joe is really rad. He's really unique. He's got a lot of cool little man.
That's him. He's the first one.
No, that's Liam.
Okay.
That's Liam. Yep, Liam's really cool, man. Really cool too. Like, he's really coming to his own. Him and this kid Eka and his whole Woonsocket crew were out here filming. They came out with an edit called a video called Kinetic Pleasure,
nice.
And that was kind of his debut. Yeah, it was like his debut of what he can do in the streets and shit like that. And then he kind of created his own little style. He got all fucking, I don't know. He's like unhappy or something.
Whatever it is,
yeah,
it's working for him.
It's dope. He's a really cool dude, and whatever he's going through, he's making it. You know, he's making it look cool, and I'm stoked to have him on board, and I'm stoked that he's stoked. Both of those dudes are stoked. I've been talking to them all day. And they're super excited. And they're under strict contracts too, so they kind of have to be. And if they don't, then you know, corporate will kind of take it upon themselves to you know,
burn things down.
Yeah, you know, like there's one thing I'd like to oh yeah, this is Joe. This is Little Joe. Little Joe's a beast. He's a writer. Nice. He's an artist. He makes like denim collages.
Dude, writer intrigues me. That's awesome.
Yeah, he's a creative soul. He's figuring out his way. See, he's cool, man. This kid's fucking cool. But you know, they're all independent contractors for our team, so we don't have to worry about their health insurance or any benefits like that. So if they get injured, they're completely on their own. Just like, you know, I think most other skateboard brands. We don't have to worry about health insurance or, you know, anything like that. So hopefully they stay healthy this year. Otherwise they're on their own, and we'll just have to scout out another youthful participant for our team. But that's strictly corporate reaching down to me. I think every other brand, you can go from Deluxe to, you know, to Syndrome to whatever, Tumyeto, and I think they all follow the same kind of guidelines of independent contractor skateboarders. So we actually, you know, we don't have any liability for the risk they take. You know, you probably have the same thing for All I Need, right?
You guys are evil.
Yeah. Yeah. They're on their own. They can start a GoFundMe or something, you know, if they get hurt. Like a normal person does.
I mean, they're invested in the brand and it's just starting, so they're hoping that it gets to the point where...
Dude, it's getting there. I mean, we just picked up 100 boards from you, and I'm doing a podcast right now.
Pretty heavy.
It's pretty good. They're going to be getting some decks, and we'll hopefully take them on a trip sometime. That's kind of the thing. We want to take them on a trip. We want to keep the crew small, but we are looking for other people to hook up, but I want to keep it small. I don't want to make it like something too big to handle. I want to have fun with the dudes that are a part of it from the beginning.
That's a good idea, Justin.
And I also don't know what this will turn into. I don't know how serious this will become, but like I'm starting to see it. I'm like, oh damn, like we just spent some money and got some boards, and you know, we got Solstice down, we got Civil down. Hopefully we got some shops in New York down. And, you know, from there I'm just like, what else am I like? It's only gonna get bigger from there. We're only gonna make cooler shit. We're only gonna make more stuff. So yeah. But I guess the first challenge is, how do we get rid of 100 skateboards?
Yeah.
Which I think we can do. But
yeah, I think you guys will be fine. We're in a pandemic. People need boards.
People need boards.
Free time. They're getting government money.
I like to say it's cool stuff. So
yeah,
hopefully they want to buy it. Hopefully they like Nick, me, Joe, and Liam enough where they want to buy it. They want to skate it. And, you know, and I'm stoked. I have to drive. I drove a half hour away to go pick them up from you, which is sick. That's like the best case scenario. You know, it's awesome.
To me, it's like super cool that I was able to like press them and do it through All I Need, because that was kind of my goal with like All I Need, was like try to help be like a staple on the East Coast to help skateboarders do cool shit.
I think you have been helping a lot of people as of recently with the whole kind of like distribution errors that we'd have with COVID. You've been printing boards for, you know, Narragansett Surf and Skate and other shops too, right? You've been kind of making stuff for people, so that's a pretty important position to be in. And it's also probably profitable for you too, which I think you probably deserve as well.
I appreciate pretty much everything I with All I Need, I put it right back into like pushing it forward and trying to grow it, man.
That's dope. I mean, it's just sick that you're kind of getting yours right now.
Yeah.
And you had the opportunity to kind of get yours, and you're taking advantage of it, but you're also helping out people along the way. And I think that's just like, okay, well, that's what you've probably been waiting for.
Well, so like to me, I was always like, that's why I'm really stoked about what you guys are doing, because I'm like, there's so many good people that skate that I grew up with that, like, just because of where they're at, they weren't able to get the light or shine that they deserved on their board. Like, a lot of people had to go out west and stuff, you know? And I was always like, you know what? We could just do it here. We just got to, like, build our own culture and, like,
that was your idea with the whole New England Am and shit like that, too.
Exactly,
so you've been banging that hammer down, and, you know, having a contest is one thing, but being able to provide the capability of creating your own brand in your backyard is a whole nother thing. Yeah. And
that's the thing too, is like I realized I can't, like you just said, I want to keep it small and niche. Like with All I Need, I realized that too. I was like, I can't put everybody on. There's too many good
everyone
people.
Wants to get on.
Yeah, but it's like I can't do that, because then it just waters it down. So it's like
crazy, man.
I need dudes like you that have dedicated your life to skateboarding to like take on the responsibility of like being the evil company that will save the money to buy the boards.
All I Need is our nemesis. All I Need is our nemesis.
No. All I Need, Deforestation. It goes nicely together.
All I Need is Deforestation. Otherwise, I wouldn't have any fucking skateboards.
I love skateboards. 7
plies of maple, baby. Ours are sourced from the Amazon, from Borneo. You know, we find cheap labor worldwide, and you can get mad at us for that, but it's also the shoes you're wearing on your feet too. All right, you're also wearing the same shit we're doing. We're just making more money off it than you schmucks. All right. You know, hate us, love us. We don't really give a fuck. Just buy a deck. Okay?
Welcome to the party. All right, we'll go back to the question.
Oh, yeah. But enough of Ryan. Enough of Bro Cam. Shut that guy up.
I will. But on a serious note, I'm really stoked, because I've been saying that for a long time. I'm like, look, man, we need more dudes who have dedicated their life to skateboarding to take on the responsibility of saving up the dough to start something and create something and then put on the next. And it sounds like that's what you guys
That's what we're trying to do. I mean, like Joe and Liam, like I've always like really admired their skating. I always admire their attitudes too. They're both very unique people based on like their mentality and how they speak and how they treat people. And they both skate really uniquely, and to be able to give them free shit, I'm like, fucking stoked.
It helps.
Yeah, here's some fucking boards. Go skate. Go get some clips. I know you want to get clips more than anything. The last thing I want to do is go out to the same Providence spot and try to get a clip on it. You're fucking stoked. So that's sick. Go get it.
Fuck yeah,
but yeah, let's hear another question, not from Bro Camps. Shout out Ryan, you know, Channel 6, but
Paul Plain,
CEO. That is the CEO speaking.
Most beloved pet.
I
have a feeling you got like a donkey or something.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I got a donkey named Mac.
You wish you did, bro.
I do.
Do you really?
Yeah.
No, you're fucking with me.
I'm not fucking with you. So my mom was a barrel racer.
Wait, are you serious? Right
yeah, I'm not fucking kidding with you.
I just made that up.
No, yeah, that's totally valid.
Wait, stop. Look at me in the eyes.
I'm looking in the eyes. Yeah, I'm not playing.
All right.
I am not playing. So my mom was a barrel racer, and we'd spend a lot of time on this farm called Tower Hill. And when I was younger, there was this donkey that was around, and I really loved him. And I was 4 years old. Actually, we adopted him, and he's still alive, but he's at my mother's friend's. Like, so, all right, it's a long story. So yes, I do have a donkey. His name's Mac. What? He's a really intelligent individual. I had him for a long time since I was 4 years old. I'm 25 now, but. So after high school, when I was supposed to go to California, my mom got sick. My mom got cancer, so I had to stay back, and I kind of took care of like the farm. It wasn't really our farm. It was more like rough board. So she had a horse there. And so since you kept the horse there, you took care of all the other horses too on your day. You know what I mean? So I did that for a while. And we had the donkey there. We had Mac there and shit like that. And we did that for a while. And then eventually, we ended up not giving him, but there was a woman who loved Mac, and they had their own personal farm at their house. Their dad worked for like the CIA or some shit, and they had their own personal barn. So that's where Mac lives now. But yeah, I got a donkey. Yeah, Mac, M-A-C-K. He's a good dude.
I fucking just threw that out.
No,
there.
yeah. He was like, he's pretty heavy hitter first pet, but like not favorite pet, but he wasn't a pet. I wouldn't call him a pet. I think he was more of like a, like an individual.
A companion.
Yeah, companion.
Life
I wouldn't
companion.
call him a pet. I wouldn't call like a horse a pet. A horse is like anything of that stature. I don't think it's a pet. It's more like a.
Well, especially a jackass. They're stubborn as shit.
Dude, he was super intelligent.
Yeah.
He can recognize you. The whole nine.
You feed him? What do you feed him? Carrots and
molasses, carrots.
Molasses.
Molasses is a big horse favorite.
All right.
But yeah, so I did that for a while. Take care of horses, take care of the donkey, like do the whole fucking smash water buckets in the wintertime when they're frozen. Fucking make sure there's water in there for 'em. I did the whole gnarly farmer lifestyle.
I'm picturing like a pro board for like deforestation where the forest in the background's all on fire and you're riding a donkey through that shit.
Could very well be one. I always thought of this brand called Macwear, but I think there already one that exists out there.
Yeah, it's a hip hop R&B clothing brand for sure.
When I was younger, I was like, Macwear. That'll be my brand. But someone already made it, and that's fine. But yeah, there was a donkey, but I'd say like the pet that stands out besides Max, since you brought that up, I'd say Stubby, which is like my English bulldog growing up. My dog, Stubby.
How's his knees doing all right?
No, she's dead.
Ooh, not good then.
But she lived to be like 14, which is pretty old for a bulldog.
That's legendary.
Yeah, she was dope. She was sick, but
they have needs.
I love animals, man. This is a hard question. Paul Plain, he's chiming in. I'm a big animal lover. Love animals. Trees, whatever, but animals, love them.
You want the animals to eat the trees?
Yeah. Elephants, giraffes, whatever.
All right, so moving forward, Crow Command, is that James?
Oh shit, that's Tooth.
Oh
yeah, right. Tooth log.
What the fuck is Schrobler?
Oh, I already fucking said it.
Oh,
that's his gibberish when he's drunk. When he was drunk and playing his music and brought me out partying when I was younger and said it wrong at Buddy's house. Pretty sure his name was Buddy. He had a dead pig too.
What?
It was a whole thing. We talked about it earlier though.
Yeah. Nah. Do you know who that is?
I don't know.
They wrote, "Who's the cutest civil employee besides yourself?"
That's Jake Narkowitz, I think. Yeah, it's Jake. Who's the cutest civil employee? Let's see. I'd say Luke.
He's pretty cute.
Luke Franco.
Yeah, he's got some
Who
looks.
runs Swan Common Skateboards.
Oh,
He's got nice cheeks and good skin.
Luke's the man.
Yeah, he's got really good skin. He's like, kind of like, and he's really dedicated to skating. He like goes and like does it and is really cool about it. But he's got good skin. I'd say Luke is the cutest, but Kenny's pretty cute too. I like Kenny.
Yeah, Kenny's
pretty
he's
cute.
A looker.
Yeah. I'd say Kenny's handsome.
He probably gets laid a lot.
I'd hope so.
Yeah,
I'd hope so. I think, yeah. I'd hope so. That's I guess I'll leave it at that.
Here's a follow-up. Who's the ugliest?
Who's the ugliest? Let's see. Who is the ugliest civil employee?
Swan
That's
Common.
such a mean thing to say. I don't know. I don't think I can answer that because I admire everyone's personality that works.
You're
for
part
the
of an
store.
evil company. Come on, you got.
All right, fuck it. Who's the ugliest? Who the fuck works there anymore?
Ugly's subjective, anyways. You
Yeah,
might
it
think
is.
they're ugly. Someone might think they're fucking adorable.
Who's the ugliest?
No pressure, but lots of pressure on you right now.
I'm just gonna say Bob.
Bob.
Because it's just, I want to say his name, and I think it'd be the funniest.
Classic.
Yeah. Shout out Adam Howe, Bob. Shout out Destroyers, our recreational basketball team that made it to the championship, but we lost. But yeah, Bob, you're the ugliest only because you're a little stinky.
Yeah.
Not because you're ugly, just because you stink a little bit.
Deodorant.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Clean it up.
But shout out Bob. I'm sorry that's what I said. But
yeah. You pretty good at basketball?
Now
you seem scrappy. You'd be good at defense.
I was good at defense. Yeah, I was like
long arms.
I guarded the point guard.
I can see that.
Yeah, I did travel basketball for 4 years.
Rad.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Yeah, I was okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I was okay.
I played basketball when I was younger on some sort of like recreational team, and we fucking we won our championship.
So we lost ours.
Yeah,
we made it there. We lost it.
Losers.
Lost it to Michael and Evan Scott, I think. Shout out Michael and Evan Scott.
Michael Scott.
Michael and Evan Scott. Shout out neighbors growing up. Yeah.
I didn't have, all I had was ripped up skate shoes, so the coach lent me his shoes,
nice.
which were like 4 times too big, and they were bright blue.
Did
and
you triple your socks?
No, I just like tripped over
just
myself.
Nice.
Yeah, the whole time I was falling the whole time. We did all right though. All right, so Roger Williams Zoo writes,
oh God.
Vader was asking how much gas I should pick up before we head to the Amazon to get this. Does that make any sense to you?
Well, no, it does.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
That's
so, I mean, I think it does. Knowing the guy who asked the question, I think it does. I think
read for yourself so you can make sure I didn't butcher
Vader was asking how much gas I should pick up before we head to the Amazon to get this. I mean, I think gas-wise, we're gonna be spending a lot of money, because we're gonna have to,
the Amazon's
we're gonna have to burn that shit down too when we get there.
That's the lung of the planets, bro.
Just got some good fucking lumber, bro.
Let's fucking make those
7 plies of fucking wood that could cure every disease in the world, but instead I'm gonna focus it after I can't land my trick.
hard flip gone wrong. Oh,
I'm at the skate park skating the ledge and I couldn't land my fucking crooked grind, so I'm gonna focus my endangered skate park. No, I don't know what the fuck he's asking. I think that's what he's asking, but yeah, that is the lungs of the world. But you know what? It's on fire, I think, right now, isn't it?
Yeah, the whole world's on fire.
Yeah, whatever.
Your lungs are probably filled with COVID anyways.
I fucking hope not. I'm trying to go to Puerto Rico in fucking 4 days.
Amen, brother.
2 weeks, so
You're
fucking
going.
better not.
You're going, bro.
I'm going.
He follows it up with, how did you become such a handsome young lad, Justin? Got some stuffed peppers for you. You like stuffed peppers?
Yeah. The best way to be handsome is confidence.
Yeah, definitely.
And if you want a good stuffed pepper, head to Tony's Colonial on Atwell's Ave in Providence, Rhode Island.
They got them? They got the good shit?
I think so. I don't know if they probably got stuffed peppers there.
They should if they don't.
Yeah. But Tony's Colonial. And across the street, it's it's that whole, Angelo's too. I love Angelo's.
Food spots?
Food spots, Italian food spots.
Beautiful.
Apples Ave, Little Italy, Providence. I'd say go to Angelo's, get the meatballs over French fries, maybe a veal palm, and then head over to Tony's Colonial and get fucking whatever the fuck you want. Stuffed pepper, as Reader says.
That sounds bomb, dude. All right. Foreign Film writes.
Derek Delahunt.
Hell yeah, Derek. Who is Trevor Marzilla?
I talked about him earlier.
And where would you be without him?
I mean, I already covered all that.
You did? Okay.
That was the dude who got me into skating.
Oh, Trevor.
That's Trevor.
That's
right.
Yeah.
Derek,
Trevor.
I appreciate you trying to feed me at the spoon to talk about him, but I already knew well enough to talk about him.
Yeah.
So
Trevor.
it's been covered. But Derek was also very important too. Derek was a big influence at Jamestown Park. He'd always be there. He had this weird wrist guard that was like an old cast that they cut and created into a wrist guard, and we'd always skate together. We skate the mini ramp and do weird add a trick game of skate where it's you drop in, do a trick, and then pop up, and then the next person would do the trick you did, then add a trick, and then stop.
Ooh.
Yeah, we do a bunch of fun play games of skate and Derek's still one of my good homies. I went to his wedding,
Fuck yeah.
We'd go swim and shit like that. But yeah, so he's someone I know from Trevor as well. So
Hell yeah.
yeah,
Solid humans.
mm-hmm.
Hector? Hectortron?
Yeah, Hector. Shout out Hector.
Hectotron. How do I know Hector? I know Hector.
You know Hector from
Oh yeah, I know
Rhode
Hector.
Island. Yeah,
Yeah.
He's a shredder.
Oh, you already did it. We need the story of his name.
Yeah. We covered that Hector, but the good.
Thanks
that was
for
a good
chiming
one.
in.
Yeah, that was a good one. Shout out Hector and check out his live stream video games stuff he does. I don't know what it's called, but
That's it.
he plays video games and he films it. And I think he skates Trinity on the skate game, but whatever.
Here, I'm gonna go to his Instagram. You think I'll be able to find his video?
Probably,
game
yeah.
stuff?
He streams himself gaming.
Hopefully, I follow him. If I don't, I'm sorry.
Whatever. But he's cool. Hector's the shit.
Hector. Let me see.
Oops.
Oh shit.
He does he'll go to the barracks on his video game and I think do lines that are real.
That's
somebody
cool.
did it and he'll reenact it, which is pretty sick. But I've never watched one. I'm sorry, Hector, but I do pay attention enough where I am talking about it right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hectotron. Let me see. I can't spell because I'm stupid. Oh, there it is. All right, nice. Don't follow him. Now you get the follow.
Yeah.
Live on the podcast. Get the follow.
Damn, just got followed live.
Nah, I don't see any video game stuff in there.
He does it though. Check his story every once in a while. He'll be posting about it, but he does some video games.
I always wonder how that stuff works. Like, I see that people live stream them playing games, talking
It's entertaining.
Shit. Yeah.
It is entertaining. I don't know. But
it's just a world I don't know. So
Yeah.
that's sick that they do it though. Yeah, I can't find
I
it.
think he has fun doing it. So.
We got more questions, Mudgy.
Yeah, what's going on?
But I'm getting distracted by chicks on Instagram.
Oh.
There's always like, you ever go to like TikTok and it's just all chicks like.
No, my TikTok's fucked up.
It's hard to look at
because I haven't like liked or disliked anything yet, so I just have like such a weird mix of videos that's not particularly anything.
Yeah, the whole thing is crazy. All right, Noah likes to skate. Writes favorite trick and tell him Noah said hi.
What's up, Noah?
Noah's the man, actually.
Yeah,
he rips. He's my little homie.
Favorite trick? Favorite trick? I'd say like backtail.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Timeless.
Backtail's good. Feels really good.
Do you have a backtail that like you're really proud of that you didn't think you could do that you pulled off?
Fuck, do I?
Maybe one in a video part. That was another.
Oh, on the handrail that I did at Granny Banks.
Ooh.
It's like tall one. It was kind of awkward, but
which one at the bottom?
The rail. I think you 180. You ollied into it.
Westgate fakie ollied, half-gabbed into it and stuff?
No. It's the bank to bank one.
Oh, that one?
Yeah, the one you ollied into, Westgate 180'd into it.
I believe so,
right?
yeah.
Then you ollied into it, though.
I think so.
Yeah, you were
it's been a long
the first
time.
one to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I backtailed that. That was a pretty satisfying one because that was just like tall. But yeah, I think backtail just on transit. There's been multiple transition backtails where I landed and I'm like, whoa, I can't believe I rode away.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like I think it's a really pretty trick and I think it's really cool and it's like it's also not easy to learn, but then once you learn it and figure it out, it's like you get it.
It's one of the most photogenic tricks.
Yeah, Ryan Wybust, Nick Lane, they have like fucking good ass ones.
Wybust has a classic.
Wybust is like the best backtail.
Taking me back to Skater Island and
Fireborough, Scare Island, Jamestown Park, you know.
So good.
Like good backtail. Good transition backtail is you're fucking sliding and you're just fucking dropping in. It feels really good.
Backtail on a tranny is the best thing
it's
ever.
So even a ledge. Backtail at Trinity on that ledge, man, I could do that shit all fucking day. In fact, I do sometimes.
You got her. Excuse me. Rare for Mason.
Oh, that's Will Cornwall.
Oh, hell yeah, Will. Yeah. Which older skater do you look up to the least? The least. That's a good question, bro.
Which older skater do I look up to the least?
Let me get your key so I can pop the top.
Yeah.
With your little shout out
I feel
to
like
Steve.
That's like a fucking shout out Steve Duke for this fucking keychain that I got that I open up all my beers with, even though I'm not supposed to. But
yeah, but it's a beer bottle.
It works
opener.
really well, Steve.
Yeah, it's
and
a bottle
I use
opener.
it. I use it all the time.
Look at the edge on that thing. You can tell.
Yeah. All right. Older. What was the question again? It was
all
like
right, let me read
older
it
skater
again.
I don't look up to.
Which older skater do you look up to the least?
The least.
The least. I like this question.
That's a really good
You probably
question.
don't, but I like that question.
Who do I look up the least? Fuck, man. Let me see.
Hey, no cursing, bro. Just kidding.
I was gonna say fuck.
This world's so full of that shit nowadays. I have people on.
Just how I speak at this point.
I have this
kind of
kid,
sad.
I have this one kid on YouTube. I'm pretty sure he's like a 12-year-old, but he goes on my YouTube channel, and every time I post something, he's like, "Put a mask on. Don't swear. It's rude." And he's dead serious, and I'm just like, "Yo, I'm gonna block you."
Yeah.
Like, I have
Will
the
told me to
power.
wear a mask.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
Jesus.
He thinks I'm not gonna be able to go to Puerto Rico now because I'm gonna get exposed to COVID.
I'm not
hanging out
against.
with it.
I'm not against wearing masks. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, I know.
imagine telling. He told the kid that on my YouTube was like telling me to tell Westgate to put his mask on properly.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm gonna go up to Westgate in the middle of filming him and be like,
Yeah.
"You need to pull that over your nose." The dude's doing unearthly shit I can't understand on a skateboard, but yeah, I'm gonna go, "Hey, pull it above your nose." Like, get the fuck out of here, you know?
Thanks.
You're not dodging the question, though.
I know. I'm still thinking, man. I'm
I
not
know.
dodging it.
I know.
I think there could be a really good answer. Who is an older skater? Who's that I don't look that I just don't that I wouldn't. What was it again?
The least. The least.
I admire the least.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a Good question, Will. You fucking motherfucker.
He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing.
Fuck.
Let me think of someone.
God
Someone I
damn.
admire the least. Annie Mac. And that's fucked up to say. I love Annie Mac's
Probably
skating.
Danny Way.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
The least?
He's an angry little man.
I don't know that much, apparently.
I think he's an angry little man. Danny Way, or I feel like he's just an angry little adrenaline junkie.
I could see that.
There's that rumor that he killed someone, too.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I think I heard of that.
Yeah, that he killed like a gay man.
Oh, I
Yeah.
do remember that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't even know if it's a rumor.
Might be true,
Might
might not.
be some true shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't admire that. Don't look up to that. But I'm trying to think of something.
Annie Mac one time at,
I think honestly that I brought that Danny Way thing up. I'm like, oh man,
opened up
I might get in trouble.
Who's going to get you in trouble?
I don't know.
He might come beat you up.
He might mega ramp over here.
I got your back, bro. I'll fight him with you.
No, he'll break his ankles when he lands. Don't worry. Just like the Great Wall of China.
Annie Mac one.
Danny Way, shout out Danny Way. We know you did something sketchy, my dude.
He's a legendary skater, but yeah, he might have done.
It doesn't matter how
sketchy.
legendary you are. You
Yeah.
do something sketchy.
You gotta be careful. Fine line,
That's
boys.
especially, yeah.
Annie Mac one time we were at somewhere. I seen him and he was like a bunch of kids were rushing him for
Honestly,
autographs.
I got a better answer. Richie Jackson.
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
The least.
Yeah, I guess is that true? Fuck, man. I don't know how to answer this question. Maybe Richie Jackson thinks he's a little annoying.
I can see that. He probably agrees.
Fuck.
He probably agrees with you.
Danny Way. I don't want to put them in the same category, though.
No.
I don't think
Skating
that's fair to
wise?
Richie
No.
Jackson or Danny Way. But fuck Danny Way, I guess, is the moral of the story.
That's a pretty good answer. Annie Mac, one time there was a bunch of kids rushing him, and he had a board he was gonna give away, and this was so fucking annoying to me. I don't know why, but he's trying to give a board away, and he said, "I'll give a board away to anyone who has a library card." How fucking obnoxious is that? I get what he's trying to do, but it's just like
Who the fuck has one?
with that yellow helmet on and trying to be Mr.
Didn't
Perfect.
he yeah?
It's just annoying.
Did
right?
is Andy Mack the one who started like a fucking taco shop in the North Shore of Massachusetts?
No,
Was
that's Bucky Lassie.
okay. One of
Bucky
those
Bucky rips.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
They all rip.
Yeah, Andy rips too. Yeah, to be fair.
Yeah.
But Andy with the library card, it was just too goody for me.
Yeah, it's fucking boring.
Yeah, it's like I get what you're doing, but like these kids just want a free board.
Give
Like,
them a fucking free deck.
yeah, I don't think anybody had a library
All
card,
right, let's get another question.
which is sad. Nobody reads.
You don't need a library card to read these days.
Richie Jackson's gonna kick your ass.
Ah, fuck.
It's fine.
I'm sorry, Richie. Honestly, Danny Way though, you can go fuck yourself.
Will's got another one. What's the point of deforestation if I can't resell it for more on StockX? What's StockX?
Well, StockX is where you sell sneakers and shit.
Oh,
You know.
okay.
What's the point? The point is to be a part of something that you're actually a part of, as opposed to being part of something that you're not.
Hell yeah.
You can resell whatever you want, but you ain't a part of that fucking shit. You buy a deforestation deck, and you're a part of it. You are a piece of that brand. You are embedded in every amber that burns in that Amazon rainforest. Every tree, every splinter that some motherfucker gets when he's walking up his fucking porch steps.
Yeah.
You are a part of that.
And there's only 100 boards.
There's only 100 boards
First
right
100,
now.
first
Only
100.
right now. There's going to be more than that. There's going to be more trees falling down. I'll tell you one thing. There's that old saying, does a tree make a sound? It falls in the woods. No one hears. We're going to be hearing every tree fall. We're going to be there. We're going to have the recordings for you. And that's the only advice I got, is that if you're buying a deforestation, it ain't about the reselling. It's about being a part of a movement of destruction, a movement of cash value. You'll be worth something. Maybe for the first time in your life, Will, you might be worth something with a deck like this. That's the only thing I have to say to that.
If a tree falls in the middle of the forest, it sounds like a backtail.
Sounds like a fucking back tail, like back tizay. Yeah. All I know is we're gonna. There ain't gonna be no mystery what a tree sounds like.
And if Will, to be honest, if that was a deforestation board you had before when your truck got stolen, you would have got it back just
Will
fine.
has honestly said some of the most beautiful things about deforestation. He's said things that are so deep about deforestation. In essence of reading it, that I was like, damn, you thought about it more than me.
Yeah.
I was looking for text on my phone. My battery's too low to kind of read one out loud. I couldn't find one. But Will has a way with words. He's a Will is the future mayor of Providence, Rhode Island.
Oh,
you
shit.
know, in like 2030 or probably 2040, 2030, we'll be voting for Will. And, you know, he's got this way of words, but, you know, like he works in like the Parks and Rec department. He's the one behind skate park. So he has like these words that he uses that are almost like, it's almost like putting someone in a chokehold, you know? It's like words that'll put you in a corner.
Yeah.
You know, like cornering words where you're like, fuck, like, I don't know what to say back.
He's right. Yeah.
You know, like, so, you know, he'll be saying shit that I'm just kind of like, yeah, go fuck yourself. Because I don't know what to say back to you. And I think that's really good because, you know, we need someone like that.
Yeah.
I admire Will a lot, you know. You know, he asked me the question of who I least admire. Will is on the scale of people I do admire.
Fair enough.
You know,
Fair enough.
I do admire Will.
You actually just answered the next question too. Shred Sled 87 says Providence MVP.
Providence MVP, Will Cornwall. Will Cornwall and Billy Vales, Skateboard Billy, Fed Hill Skateboards, 100%. I'd say him. I'd say Elias. Everyone in Providence knows who I'm talking about. I don't really have to elaborate any further than that. MVP, Elias. I'd say another one, honestly, everyone, every youth out there, everyone out there skating right now, I'm fucking hyped on. I'm really hyped on Providence. Providence is really fucking sick. I think everyone's really fucking cool. Everyone's got a really good head on their shoulders.
Do you see that Instagram popped up?
Rhode Eye.
Dude,
I don't know who it is, but
Killing the
they're
game
cool,
right
man. They're doing a good job. They're showing everyone love, which is awesome. People are super stoked. People are getting the validation that they need. People.
It seems like there was a whole trove of like gold that someone just needed.
Yeah, exactly. No, there was, and I think it makes a lot of sense. And I would never be the person to be able to tap into that because I'm fucking just terrible at. I don't know what to do with. I don't know video. And I can't like keep track of that shit. I can't. I don't.
You'd rather burn it all down.
I just like I'd rather chop it down, turn it into 7 pieces of wood, and fucking skate it. Do a back tail. But no, that shit is sick. It's really dope. That dude Rhode Eye is killing it, or whoever it is. Maybe it's not a dude.
Imagine if it's a chick.
That's sick if it's a chick.
It'd be
Whoever it
even
is.
sicker, yeah.
Maybe it's maybe it could be anyone, but it's really dope. And I back it. I think they're doing a really good job. And I can't figure out who it is. You know, I can't figure out the voice.
Yeah.
You know, I see their writing and I'm trying to read it and I'm trying to kind of pinpoint whose voice it could be. And I really don't know. And I think they do a good job with kind of showcasing footage that's from like every kind of crew of people.
No one in my group chat can figure out.
No one knows. Yeah. And I think that's great. I don't want to know.
I don't either.
I don't want to know. They love Deforestation, which is fucking rad.
That's good.
You know, and I want to give them a crew neck, but I don't think we can do that because it's like
you'll know who it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I don't want to know.
Yeah.
I'm like I was like thinking like, yo, I could do a drop. I was like, let's meet at this location, but you watch from afar and I'll leave it. And you just go take it and I'm going to leave. I don't want to know. You don't have to worry about me sticking around and having a spy.
Yeah.
Maybe me knowing could ruin it.
Yeah.
I don't need to know. I don't want to let this be this cool thing that just occurs. And I think they do a really good job. And I want to give another shout out to Providence.
Hell yeah.
I think everyone who goes and skate there, they're all doing really good things. And
I'm glad it's getting some shine.
Dope. It's getting a lot of shine.
Yeah, because
it's got a scene. It's got a scene of dudes and a scene of people, you know, girls and guys and everything in between. And everyone's fucking stoked and everyone's having a really good time. And everyone's not tolerating bullshit. People will call people out, but I just think it's a really good dynamic and it's really fucking nice. Like we've really needed it.
Yeah.
And you know, you've skated Providence for a long time. I've skated Providence for a long time, and it's like the first time you can go there and like you're guaranteed to run into a cool crew.
Yeah.
You know, and everyone's really cool. Everyone's really fucking cool. I fuck with everyone. You know, there's kooks and everything, but kooks can still be fucking cool.
They're everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
Yeah, for sure, man. Probably me too.
Yeah.
Tony Shetler.
Yeah, exactly. Tony Shelter. I get Shetler. Anthony Shetler.
Yeah, and there's that bronze at it. They call you out.
Do they?
Yeah, they see Anthony Shelter.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Fuck it. You know what? That doesn't even bother me because
no, it's
growing up, I've always got Shelter because autocorrect. It fucking autocorrects.
Yeah,
even when
yeah.
even when I write something, it autocorrects it to
No,
shelter.
I'm sure it does. You gotta fix that in your phone. You can do that in the note. You can do that in your general. You can change it so when you write Shetler, it won't correct you anymore.
I mean, it's okay.
I do it for on my way when I do OMW, so it doesn't say on my way with exclamation points. I fucking hate that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it really bothers me. All right, sorry. Go on.
I just want to say something about Providence. I've spent most of my life skating Providence. A lot of my life skating Providence.
Yep.
And I love,
especially that hubba in Pawtucket.
Definitely. And I've like the original All I Need video you saw.
Yeah.
Providence.
Yep.
Like I love Providence, and I'm just really grateful for that city. And I think it's slept on. It's been slept on in the past. And I'm hyped that those dudes started that Instagram, because a lot of those people they're reposting and stuff are just dudes that were doing all that without the recognition.
They were.
Without the hype and without the Boston vibes
Yeah.
or whatever the fucking city vibe.
They were just doing it, and
And now it's nice to see them get some recognition.
For sure.
Because
kids aren't watching skate videos like they used to, too. They don't have that shit on. They don't have the DVDs. They don't have they're not watching the shit on YouTube. So it's cool to kind of remind them, like, hey, like that spot has been fucked up, and it's not for a while.
Yeah.
It goes from dudes like fucking from Hoisington,
legend,
to Justin with fucking Hayride skateboards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like those dudes been fucking up the city like forever. And you can see footage from that. Then you can see the footage in between.
Spicely.
Yeah, Spicely's sick. Yeah, Spicely's
all
rad.
those dudes.
It's just really cool.
It's cool to see them get that that it's focused on Providence scene. It's really cool.
Sick, man.
D Ruggs writes, does he know the history of where he did this board slide?
What board slide?
I don't know. That's the problem.
Who said that? D Rubs?
D Ruggs.
Yeah, no idea. I know it was skated in I know Trevor Stoutenberg front boarded it. I know some tricks, idiosyncrasies. I know some history behind the spot, but I don't know. I mean, maybe it's deeper than that.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Guess the funniest story working at Civil.
Funniest story working at Civil. Funniest story. Let's see. Let's see real quick. Let me get a little.
Did you ever have any like crazy city lurkers walking?
Yeah, for sure. I've caught mad thieves.
Oh, really?
Yeah, mad thieves, dude.
You just get aggressive, or you just
I get mad aggressive. Yeah, you gotta be careful though, because they will I think Kenny had a knife brought out on him one time.
Oh shit!
I never had anything like that, but yeah, I caught mad thieves. But I'm trying to think of funny shit. I mean, like we had Lil Uzi. Was it Lil Uzi Vert? Like I don't know. Like we had one of these rappers reach out to come get a complete after a show, and we just ghosted him.
Good for you.
I thought that was pretty sick. It was Trippy Red. We ghosted Trippy Red.
Yeah.
Which is pretty fucking rad. But I mean, I've had so much fucking weird shit happen to me there. Like, dude with a throat tattoo of the Spitfire logo.
What?
Like, I've had
oh, dude, look at Trippy Red.
Yeah, Trippy, I really wish we did. Like, I wish I could have sold that dude a complete, but we ghosted him. Yeah, we ghosted Trippy Red. And I think we got clout from it. I think we got some clout from it.
Oh, dude, for sure.
What was the question? What was the weirdest thing or the funniest? Funniest thing. Fuck, man. I wish I could remember on the spot, but it's 13 years of crazy memories.
I know, it's
dude,
a lot.
A funny thing I used to do there when I was younger is I would, at the old EG store, which was really small.
East Greenwich?
Yeah, East Greenwich. Yeah, I would go in the basement. I would chug Narragansett beers. Yeah, I'd be mad young, and I'd go down and just chug tall cans. And I'd come up, and one time I burped in front of Rob, and he's like, "I smell like beer."
He's like, "You smell like Sid, bro."
He was like, "You smell like beer." I was like, "Oh, I don't know, weird." But I'd go in the basement and just guzzle down a tall can.
Damn.
Just gut. I'd be just guzzling that shit down. But funniest thing, dude, I don't know.
Will also wrote Shark Tank Tone.
Shark Tank Tone.
Is that anything? Nothing?
Like this TV show, Shark Tank?
That's all I could think of.
Yeah.
All right, we got more. Deadweight Jimmy.
Mm.
How do I know Deadweight
That's my first weight. That's my first roommate in Providence. That's Jimmy Bold. He skates OMF a lot.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy Bold.
Is this company anti-hippie?
We don't. I don't. Me and Nick don't smoke weed. We think that shit's for fucking hippies.
Yeah, but that's weird because it's all about burning trees.
But our riders smoke weed.
Oh, nice. All right. Burn some.
But
of
what was the question?
Is this company anti-hippie? Weed and hippie go
I don't
together,
give a fuck, dude. It depends on what kind of hippie you are. I don't know what that means to be a hippie these days. You wearing a drug rug? It's pretty flammable. You better stay out of the fucking forest.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sandals.
Depends. Is it anti-hippie? Do hippies exist, or are they just annoying dudes? Are they just annoying people?
Hippies
used to exist. I don't think they exist anymore.
I think they're like commonplace now, though.
Yeah, but like not the like I don't know, like a hippie. I'm like, what the fuck's a hippie?
It's someone who just like is like about peace, love.
It sounds like someone who doesn't know shit about nothing.
Yeah, they're just out there floating about. They smell like patchouli, maybe.
Patchouli's a good scent, though. I do fuck with that.
Oh, so you are kind of into it.
I mean, I fuck with earth tones.
That sounds hippie to me, bro. Do you like
Palo
sandals?
Santo? Palo Santo's dope. I like slides, not flip flops. I don't like having a thing in between my toes.
Does that make you uncomfortable?
It makes me feel a little weird.
Just
I don't like having that thing in between my toes. I like the slide. Yeah, I don't like that.
Feel like you're getting penetrated?
No. I just don't like. When I wear shoes, there's nothing touching on the inside of my toes.
I get that.
So when I put on slides, there's nothing. When I put on flip flops, all of a sudden there is.
I get that. I'm not a big flip-flop
Honestly, I'd rather
guy.
wear fucking slip-on Vans when I'm out. And like when I go to Puerto Rico, I'll be rocking some slip-on Vans.
Hell yeah.
And then
bro.
my van slides around the fucking backyard when I go to the hammock. You know.
Yeah, amen, brother. Amen, brother.
But Jimmy Bold, shout out Jimmy Bold, first roommate, him and Luke O'Malley.
That's awesome.
Fucking, it's like 55 Brighton Street. Yeah.
Nice.
No, not 55 Brighton. 55 Brayton Street.
Where's that?
Federal Hill.
Oh, Federal Hill.
Fetty Hill.
Nice.
Just after I blew my ankle out. In
Nice.
SF. That was where I moved to.
How long did it take for that thing to fully heal?
Like a year.
Yeah. Just rehab and shit.
Yeah, I did physical therapy at what's that place called? I did a lot of physical therapy and shit. Yeah.
What do you got? First of all, I acknowledge that your fingernails are black. And
They're not black. They're deep purple.
Whatever, dude. I get it. It matters. I get it.
My fingernails are deep purple. My friend Hope Johnson painted them.
And now let me see the palms.
Oh, my palms are tattooed. It's a rose. My friend Michael DeShenis tattooed it.
Oh, I see. It's like the stem on the left.
Yeah, it's like
and
your
the-
board graphic.
Yeah.
Just coming out of the fucking street right here, actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, here and there.
Tattoo.
Yeah.
Dude, that's sick.
Yeah.
How long ago did you get that?
3 years ago.
And it faded a bit, hey?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I fall on my hands a lot.
Yeah, that's when you
and
get
it's like
something tattooed right
for
there.
sure.
Bring it over here a second. I like it, boys.
Yeah, my homie Mike DeShenis did that. He's dope. He's
Shout
at Bed-Stuy Tattoo in New York now. He's dope. Check him out. He's fucking sick. He's a good dude. He did a lot of my tattoos. He's a really solid guy.
Deadweight Jimmy again says, "Who is the laziest pile in Providence?"
The laziest pile in Providence.
Heavy lies the crown here.
Who's the laziest pile in Probably me. Nah, that's not true.
Nah, because you started a brand and you're on a podcast.
That's true. I'm on a podcast right now. I don't know, man. I don't want to talk shit to anyone.
You're an evil company. It's too late.
I know, but like, I'm just the fucking vice pres. I'm not talking shit on
That's true.
I'm not talking shit on the people that are here. I'm talking shit on the people in the widest frame of.
Got that.
You got the follow back.
Yeah, I got the follow.
Nice, Hector. You're a gentleman for that.
Yeah,
You're
the
fucking
man.
gentleman.
I'm fucking
for the follow back, my dude. That's very gentlemanly of you.
Oh, dude, we got way more questions now.
Oh, let's get it.
I thought that was the end of it, but we got more. You don't want to answer the laziest one? How dare you? How dare you?
Hold on, let me try. Who's the laziest skater?
Let me say this. If they get offended,
I don't really care.
Yeah, but if you get offended by being called the laziest person, you gotta.
Oh, I know who it is. It's Gage DeVellis.
Oh, dude. Gage is mad at me.
No, he's just a fucking little ball buster too.
I didn't tag him and he got mad at me.
Oh, that's right. I know so much about that. Yeah.
But the thing is,
you gotta start tagging him, Shetler.
I would have, but he changes his name all the time.
Oh, he does. That's so valid.
I know.
That is so valid.
And I didn't.
Gage, you fucking hear this. That's valid.
I know.
Because he's bitched at me a lot about this.
A lot of homies have told me like, hey, Gage changes his name every 2 seconds. It doesn't make sense.
It's true. I mean, as I also like when he told me about it, I was like, I don't know. I was like, I don't fucking know. You know what I mean? Like, I don't fucking like. He'll give me credit. He knows my name. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but no, that makes sense that you wouldn't know his fucking.
I searched and searched. I didn't find him.
Yeah,
I remember
you can't find like
4 different names.
tight white jeans.
Yeah, that was one of them.
Yeah.
He's not that anymore.
No, he's fucking or Ted Coots. You know what? That's
Nope.
honestly,
Nope.
that's a really good point.
I
Shetler.
typed those in.
I think that's a very good point.
I typed those in and then I just gave up because I was like, fuck, dude.
yeah,
I'm
I
never
think that's
going
a
to
good
find
point,
this dude.
and I'm happy we brought him up. You know,
I love Gage. I kiss Gage.
I graduated high school with Gage.
Rob
you did
stuff.
kiss Gage.
Yeah, Rob stuff.
You guys kissed.
Yeah.
That's right.
Nothing gay about
How
it.
was it?
It was sensual.
Did he kiss good?
It was just a peck. And
Was it a good peck? Did
It was
feel good?
pre-COVID.
Was
We
it
looked each other in the eyes.
Was it like a firm or was he like?
So I was anti-kissing him because he was kissing everybody.
Yeah.
And then, you know what? I was like, the fact that I have to kiss him at this point, you know? And I looked him dead
Is
in
he
the
a good
eyes.
kisser?
He's got supple lips. Soft, supple lips. And it was awesome.
Honestly, Gage, shout out Gage. He's actually filmed a lot of the new edit coming out.
He might be one of my favorite people.
Yeah, he's filmed a lot of the edit coming out that we have for Deforestation, and I'm happy we brought him up, and I'm happy that we're finally fucking, you know, we're talking about this beef, this Instagram filming beef.
Dude, I have a handful
And you guys kissed. This
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, it was
It sounds
beautiful.
like, you know, like maybe a love story in the making to me.
I have a handful of dudes. Bill Solinger.
Oh, dude, Bill Sullenberger.
I have Sullenberger. Thank you. I have a handful of dudes.
Forrest Gumped raped on Instagram.
That's his new name.
Yeah, Forrest Gumped raped.
Liam.
Previously,
Gage.
pussy fucker.
I have a handful of dudes that hate me, and I love
Dude, they
them.
don't hate you.
I love them, and they hate me.
They just think you're an easy target to talk shit on.
I know.
And that's fine, Shetler.
It's fine.
You
It
hold
is
your
fine.
own, bro.
I love them.
You
though.
hold your own. Look at you.
I love you. I fucking love you. Gage, I'll kiss you again tomorrow.
Gage, we're going to have you on here just for a little kissing
I can't wait to have Gage on. That's a great idea.
Has he not been on?
I think he came on, but maybe as a guest, but like as a
We should
came
have,
in the middle.
you should definitely have him on here.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's a really great idea.
Yeah, you should have Gage on here.
I'm glad we're airing this out.
No, me too. This is great.
Because some dudes lob grenades at me, and I'm like, this is out of nowhere. And I love these dudes, and I don't understand where it's coming from. And then I'm just like, well, it's just a game at this point. We're going to burn it all to the ground.
Yeah.
And you
I
get
mean,
that. You get
yeah.
that. Yeah. It's fine.
Fuck it.
All right, we got more questions.
Let's hear it.
Sig Massage writes, when's the last time he did a hard flip back lip?
Last time I did a hard flip back lip was on one of those scooters, those electric scooters at Trinity.
Wait, you did one
Onto like the
hard flip back lip onto the scooter?
Yeah, it was like on its side and did a hard flip back lip like onto like the piece where you put your feet.
Sick.
And I think Liam filmed it.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that was my last. I mean, that's my contest trick.
Dude, that's a good trick.
That and kickflip roast beef, which, you know, I think is a crowd favorite out here for the people that know me.
You and
but
Billy
it's not
Marks.
my favorite.
You gotta grab stalefish,
But it's my, you know, people will ask me to do a kickflip roast beef, and it's like the ugliest trick, but whatever.
If I could do it, I would do it.
But last hard flip back lip, Ian, shout out Ian, was on a bird scooter in front of Trinity, and I think Liam filmed it, and it was relatively clean.
It's gotta be. Where's the clip?
Liam's got it.
Liam, post that. All right, we got more. Is unsustainability preferable to the deforestation corporate overlords?
Unsustainability?
Yes.
Man, I don't give a fuck.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I
That's
don't know.
correct. That's
Yeah.
correct answer.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
You've passed.
Yeah.
Next one. Is skateboarding sus? If so, is that cool?
Is skateboarding sus? It's in the Olympics, man.
That's pretty sus.
Not yet. They got fucking cock blocked, but skateboarding is definitely sus. Whatever. Everyone's a fucking weirdo that does it for the most part. But I wouldn't say it's sus. It's like pretty fucking normal at this point. Everyone skates.
The beauty of skateboarding is that it's like just a piece of wooden wheels, and anybody from any walk of life can make it sus.
Exactly.
Yeah, if they want to.
It can be it can be as sus as you want. Like, look at like what we're doing.
Yeah, this is pretty sus right now.
Yeah. But it could also be as jockish as you want. You could be like some fucking hockey player of skating. You could, or lacrosse player of skating. You could make it as fucking square as you'd want. But you could also make it as weird as you want. Look at Fancy Lad or some fucking shit like that. You know what I mean? You look at Fancy Lad and then look at like fucking Primitive or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like those are two things that exist that are broadcasted on the same channel, Thrasher.
So different.
You know what I mean? Like they could be like one after the other. And it's like, look at one and then look at the other.
Yeah, extremes.
Like, who the fuck? Like,
yeah. You can,
One's got a jersey and one's got some dude who wears all orange.
Abe. Shout out to
Abe.
Orange Man.
Yeah, shout out Orange Man. I don't know him, but
that's the beauty of skating, is that it's not really owned by one type. Like, it's not.
Shout out Matt Tomasello too.
Fuck yeah.
That dude fucking rips.
Fuck yeah.
He got a lot of shit too.
Did he?
For sure.
Yeah, coming
Skating
up.
weird.
Yeah.
But you know what, dude? I'm glad you kept with it.
Get as weird as you want, man.
Sick.
Yeah, he is.
Fuck the haters.
And what's crazy is Matt's put out some heavy, legit video parts, and then he went.
Yeah, dude, he's done solid, like, and I feel bad saying like normal tricks, but like, yeah, he's done like solid tricks. Like,
well, there's a difference between what he did and what he's doing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But he's always been mixing that weird shit with the normal shit too. You know what I mean? Like, even with that part, like the part where he does some normal stuff, like a blunt slide down the hubba next to Monument. It's a kinked one in front of like this weird steel structure.
I know exactly which one.
You know what I'm saying? He's also doing some like a tire ride-on pressure flip body girl out. You know what I mean? Like right after. And, I'm just kind of like respect. Yeah. Like whatever.
That's the beauty of skating.
Someone who probably I mean, as far as I know, a lot of shit talking for a while, but he stuck with it. And of course he did, because he was just doing what he wanted to do. And look at where he's at now.
He's killing it.
He's killing it.
He's
better than anyone else that ever said anything about him.
Yeah, he's killing it.
So I respect
Amen,
that.
brother.
Underdog style. I like that shit. I think it's cool.
Matt Tomasello.
Yeah.
Shout
out.
What marketing strategies will you implement to boost third quarter profits?
Start up, sell out, bro down.
Solid. You sound corporate already.
Yeah.
Bro.
Start up, sell out, bro down. Our scheme is make it, sell it, profit off it, and keep it moving. Hopefully we'll have some completes in the works around 2025 at Zoomies, PacSun, Tilly's, Walmart, Target, Dick's Sporting Goods. Our plan is to fully sell out. I can't stress that enough. We want to make as much money as possible and burn as much make as big of a carbon footprint as we can. Essentially, the bigger the carbon footprint, the bigger the profit. The bigger the cheap labor we can find, the more profit we can make. So we're not shy. We're not trying to be this core brand. We're down to sell out. So if anyone's listening to this that has millions of dollars, Amazon or Apple or something like that, we are down. We're there. Once we build our brand to a big enough point, we're down to talk. We're not against it. And we will fuck over anyone that we need in the process too. So, I just don't want to be shy. I don't want our customers to not understand our point. We're down to make our product cheaper, as long as we can find the cheaper labor. We need cheap labor. And this is all from corporate too. This isn't me talking, me and Nick, we have some higher powers that we listen to. And there's certain things I really can't say based on what corporate told me. But me and Nick do have some things we have to abide by. But our main goal is to provide cheaper products for cheaper labor. So we are looking to outsource. We are looking to sell. So hopefully that answered the question.
Oh, dude, fully. Captain Mess, do you know Satan? That's a really good question right now. Smitty's?
Oh, is that Rob?
Captain Mess.
That's Rob. Satan is Rob.
Oh, fair enough.
I know Rob very well.
Fair enough.
Rob's a good dude.
Smitty's. What's that?
Smitty's was the skate shop when Underground existed that turned into Civil.
Oh.
Smitty's Skiing Sports. Skiing Sports. But yeah, Satan's Rob. And Rob was the dude who answered my phone call when I was saying,
Yeah.
"Hey, Guido, I accept your sponsorship." And
When
he was
you
like,
sold your
and he was
soul.
like, "What the fuck are you talking about, kid?" Yeah, I know Satan very well. He's a very good dude, and he's influenced me in many different ways. He wasn't really the skate side of Civil. He was more of like the numbers guy. He's a super intelligent individual who's since moved on to bigger and better things. He now works for CVS Corporate, doing some big stuff, but super smart guy.
Wait, CVS? Like
CVS
the,
Corporate,
like
CVS,
the
like the
stores?
pharmacy.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a very smart. He's an educated guy. He's really talented. He really, like him and Guido were kind of like the perfect mix of people. It was like Guido who like loves skateboarding and the products, and Rob who also does too.
Yeah.
Rob also loves. He did a lot of stuff. He was very involved with like Roll for Rob and those rink jams. Rob did a lot of work that people didn't see, and same with Guido too. But Rob, I know Satan, and Rob did torment me at a period of my life, but I love Rob. I think Rob's a good dude. He taught me a lot.
You need those dudes.
Yeah, no, he taught me a lot. He put a lot of things in perspective. He gave me a good work ethic. And I wouldn't take anything back from what I did from Civil, and I'm happy to know the guy. But yes, Captain Mess, I do know Rob.
Amen, brother.
Or Satan, sorry.
All right, Deadweight Jimmy writes, Pat, Sinner, Pasquale, or Brian / Hansen, who would win in a hot dog eating competition?
Those are like two skaters, right? It's Sinner and
Slash, who
Sinner
used
and
to ride
Slash?
for Fallen.
They're both like kind of Death Wish guys or something.
Yeah, they both have like
I
a...
have to take a piss real quick, but I don't know. They probably can both eat a fucking handful of hot dogs.
Let's say Billy Drown would win that contest.
Billy Drone?
He'd eat a hot dog.
Billy Drone would love Billy Drone. He could definitely beat those dudes in anything they want. But both those guys are like the same person to me.
Yeah.
Like long hair, handlebar mustache.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
blue jeans and like weird old band t-shirt. They probably spent too much money on an eBay.
Facts.
Like, and friends with like Tony Hawk's son, Really Hawk.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You ever heard of Really Hawk?
I've heard of Riley, but really...
That's his name. It's Riley, huh? Shit, my bad. All right, I'm taking a piss.
Hey, handle the bathroom, my friend. How long? Before you go, how long do you think we've been recording for?
Fuck, dude.
Don't look.
I don't know where to look, but probably like fucking at least 2 hours.
2.5.
2.5. All right, cool.
Piss and then we'll finish up. Yo, you want to hear some big news?
Yeah.
Do you know who Talon Fitro is? Young Talon? Yeah, you know Talon from EP, exactly. Yo, get this message. This DM I just got. Hi, my birthday is under 2 weeks. If I threw a party at a roller skating plus arcade place, would you go? And I wrote, yes, if I will try with all my heart to get free for your epic birthday party.
Little Talon? That sounds... Where's he going to go? United Skates of America?
I don't know, but
Probably United States of America.
Talon's in
He's
my...
from EP.
Yeah, Talon's my top 3.
He's a
in
dope
my
dude.
top 3.
He's a dope little dude. I know him from EP.
Yeah, he's the EP local. That's his
He's
face.
a heckler. He's a fucking heckler.
Oh, dude, biggest troll ever.
Yeah.
Biggest
He's
troll ever.
what's his nickname?
Walrus.
Haxton Braxton.
That's
The skateboard nemesis.
Oh, nice. I didn't know this.
He's like that's a little inside thing. He is Haxton Braxton. So
Yeah.
shout out Max Bellick.
Hell yeah.
Damn, 2.5 hours, huh?
Yeah,
Fuck.
I usually cut it off at 3 if it gets, because at that point
it's
it's like,
valid. Who the fuck's gonna listen to us talk that long?
we're just gonna be wasted. At that point. We might even kiss.
Yeah.
If Gage was here.
Yeah. Gauge's. Hopefully my lips are just as supple as Gauge's.
Frog balls. That's what Gage would say. Frog balls.
And he'd be like, meow.
Nice.
That's
That's the end of the question.
That's the end, huh? Wow.
How do you feel about your first pod?
I feel great. I feel very good.
Yeah.
I feel as though I got maybe, I got some good deforestation progress started on my first.
Corporate's gonna be happy.
Corporate is pleased.
Yeah.
I didn't disclose anything too incriminating. Didn't disclose any of our big investors, anything like that.
Yeah.
We still have an opportunity to hopefully sell out at some point. Have a bigger brand take over and get our shit off the shelves of these local skate shops and get our shifts on the bigger shelves, something like Walmart, Target, Home Depot, Lowe's, something like that. But we'll start small.
Some lumber moving.
Yeah,
at Home
yeah,
Depot.
exactly. Yeah, hopefully we'll be out of the skateboard world and have more of like pressure treated lumber kind of situation. But we're starting small, and we appreciate these shops that are hopefully gonna be down to carry our goods. But I want to give a special shout out to Civil, Rob and Guido,
For real.
Adam and Kenny and Luke and all the Westerly motherfuckers. Special shout out to JV at Solstice.
Hell yeah.
100%.
First
I'll be in
shop to
touch
reach out.
soon.
Yeah.
Shout out to fucking 401k.
Mitch,
You guys
my
know
G.
who you guys are.
Chew.
I just can't say all your names, but you know exactly who I'm talking about. Shout out to Providence, all that whole crew, and everyone just the whole Rhode Island skate scene. A big shout out. Everyone's really cool.
If there's people out there that are like, hey, you know what? Like, we're really into like evil corporate like skateboard brands. Where can they find you?
Deforestation at Deforestation Skateboards on Instagram. We got a little web store, but you can also buy our sweatshirts over at Civil right now. But we'll have, like I said, our boards at Solstice and in Civil. All 3 stores at Civil. But Deforestation at Deforestation is our Instagram.
That's where you mostly focus is Instagram.
I mean,
Is there a
focus.
Facebook?
Come on.
Well,
I mean,
you
that's
know.
where we are right now. We just got our boards made. We have our crew neck, which is the miracle of life, and it's kind of some sperm fertilizing an egg. It's a pretty beautiful image, but I don't know how many people want to wear it in a shirt, but I love it. I rock it.
This is a weird question, but I'm gonna
Sure.
throw it out there. Is this any way kind of like a polar opposite of Element, sort of? To some degree?
I guess, but we're not thinking about Element at all.
I didn't think so.
They're wind, water, fire, earth, but essentially we're the same elements as well.
Yeah.
We just take part in different circumstances.
Yeah.
An Element just has far more money and probably does far more damage than we do.
True.
Damage wise, they probably have much bigger carbon footprint than anything Deforestation does. And that goes for every other big brand that thinks that we can't do what we're doing. You're actually on the team. Everything you do is contributing to our brand. So go fuck yourselves. All right. That's Deforestation motto. You can say what you want, but you're all on the team. You're all rocking it. You're all contributing to the deforestation that makes us who we are, and you're all contributing to the cause. And corporate really appreciates it, and I appreciate it as well. But corporate does, and that's my main purpose while I'm here, is to make sure I represent corporate in the best way possible. And I think they're pleased. I think they're very pleased with every brand out there that's got the 7 plies of maple, and not paying their skaters' health insurance as well. I think we're all on the same team here. So I really want to make sure that point's out there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's a good point to be made.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Anything else? We covered it all?
I think we covered it all. I think I shouted out JV and Civil enough times, right?
You got any questions for me? Anything you...
How do you do it?
I just stay focused on skateboarding.
All right.
I just love skateboarding, and I want to do big things.
How much do you hate trees?
If I'm going to be honest, like, I don't hate trees, but I love skateboards more.
Yeah.
So, like, if I had to pick sides, I'm picking the skateboard side, because the fact that people pick up skateboarding, it helps them develop their character and helps them figure out.
But how much do you hate trees?
Trees are okay.
Would you say fuck trees?
I would say if it's between the two, if we're going black and white.
Yeah, I'm going black and white.
Okay.
Would you say fuck trees into the microphone?
If we're getting extreme, I'm going to participate and say fuck trees over skateboard.
You're going to say fuck trees.
No, I'm going to say thank you, trees, for becoming skateboards.
Just let me hear you say fuck trees.
Fuck those trees.
Fuck
those
trees.
Trees can suck my dick.
That's what I'm fucking talking about. Fuck trees. That's right. You heard it here first. First briefing, Deforestation Skateboards, Vice President Justin Healey, CEO Nicholas Paul Lane, Team Riders Joe Jacquez, and Liam. Fucking, what's your last name,
Keen.
Liam? Keen.
He doesn't like me.
Sorry,
Keen.
Liam. You hate Tony Shetler.
He thinks I'm a hateful person.
He thinks that, yes.
It's fine, though.
That's okay.
We don't all have to get along. It's fine.
In fact, it's better that we don't. I like it that way. Keeps the fucking pot fucking going.
Keeps it interesting.
Shetler?
Dude, all I can say is that I'm glad skateboarding exists and that people like you gravitate towards it, and I'm really thankful that we're able to survive this pandemic because of skateboarding.
For sure. And I'm happy we finally were able to sit down and do this thing. I think it's long coming, and it just makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm happy. And thank you for the boards. I got 100 skateboards in my car. You're going to see them at your local skate shop, hopefully. Thanks to SHETLER.
I spent hours of my life pressing and polybagging.
Thanks to SHETLER. And I can't thank you enough for that. I really appreciate it. And I'm stoked that you were the one to do it, and that I was able to come here and get them and do this. I think that it just made complete sense, and I wouldn't want to have it any other way.
Strength in numbers, my friend.
Man.
If we work together, we can do cool things.
That's what I'm talking about, man. And, two polar opposites, all I need, deforestation, put them together, and guess what? There's still trees falling. There are still trees falling. So my last closing thing, fuck trees. Fuck them. SHETLER, what do you have to say?
Amen, brother.
That's what I'm talking
Keep
about.
making skateboards.
Fuck trees.
Thanks, Justin. Oh shit, forgot about the headphone.
That was good.